3, 2, 1, activate!
The Japanese rooftops, a great arena. It's even brought its teddy bear with it. Off again as the 𝔸𝕦𝕟𝕬𝕪 brings them, and some serious damage with that blow. Very good. They want more. Hey, I think they're dead already. Back to the 60s for this robot with one of the craziest. Not enough damage caused, not enough points. No. Oh, and that's a job well done. 50 full classic war stuff. Mayhem. In goes the... Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of any spike, let alone one attached to it. Welcome to Robot Wars. It's equipped with the experimental liquid nitrogen gun. Armoured in Kevlar and titanium. Trying to get, I think, the car panels. Just one of the objects to score points from here. 100 points for beware the oven. Unless you look, it's a heavy... Robots equipped with crushing arms can really dish out a lot of damage. It's often best to... It hits! It's Panic Attack, a crowd favourite, fast and clever. This competitor uses its lifting spikes to push opponents around the arena. Be wary, or let. It's armed with a twin pair of titanium. Oh my goodness, would you just look at our arena now? A very worthy victor after the anti-gravity. No doubt about it. One of these robots is... We're out of time, and it's looking dicey. No, I didn't think they'd done quite enough. And no chance of getting lost in the arena with those searchlights. And following a most impressive trail of destruction, we have a... In it comes. Don't hang about too long. The hammers turning their attention. They're just waiting. It's covered in learner stickers. I hope they don't think that'll make... Ramming in with a vampire. The impact barely slow. Coming in with a hammer. In comes the taser, but it does nicely decorated with those baubles, but are they going to be much help in the arena? This is really extreme. The fiberglass should be able to protect it. If you can get an opponent into the pit here, they'll be more than out of the round. It's going in for the kill. Total zoom. Doesn't do you any good to go in there, chaps. And it's in pieces. The chainsaw threatening to take. And let's hope it's not just a mad cow. More. Can't seem to do any damage. Perhaps they need to get... Oh, a very festive sight with the coloured lights, but someone tell them this isn't the... It has a 𝔸𝕦𝕟𝕬𝕪 though. Try to use the alloy armour standing up well. Armoured in Kevlar, difficult to... 𝔸𝕦𝕟𝕬𝕪 getting in the path of their... Well, time's up. And the judges have decided again. Its primary weapon is a vicious 3-prong. Careful with the edge of those platforms. It's not safe in... Victory! They go through! Steel, not the easiest material. An agile little robot this, but don't be fooled. The lifting spikes are its primary weapon, and the team say their preferred tactic is to push robots into the CPZs. Now the goals at each end of the rooftop, waiting for... Almost impossible to get through. So there you have it. Out of 36 robots we started with, only one remains, and that is our new Robot Wars World Champ. Can this robot stand up to the metal mashing mayhem? They've been bitten by the vampire again. They're not gonna... And it's no protection against the force of the pneumatic drill. There's no time for the house robots to trash the immobilized robot. And after a gripping final, we eventually have a winner. Welcome, your new Robot Wars champ. This robot even has a foghorn to make sure its opponents always know where to find it. Now that's what... The spike, piercing its target, not much damage, spinning and missing. But they'll have it, and there can only be one winner, while the rest are relegated to scrap. And in it comes to ram. It's determined to get the Kevlar and titanium composite armor, earning its keep with punching into the steel. And the crowd goes wild. That's encouraging. There's some damage showing. Risky, getting too close to that drop zone. Remember, X-Mark. It's hard work cutting into that titanium alley. Look at the carnage. I wouldn't let these guys... Horrific. It's a middle... My word! There's bits of rope. The spike hardly scratching in that poor attempt. It's armed with a vicious 3-pronged stinging away. They're about to become dead metal. It's got a nasty bite. Try to steer clear. It has no weapons attached at all. How will it choose to bash? Is ready and waiting, standing to attention with the flamethrower just itching. They can bask in the glory of this cold, cold night on the North Sea as they carry this robot fitted with a vampire weapon will leave vanquished opponents saying, wouldn't want to be on the end of this taser. It's scary and it's the torch cutter. Not quite living up to its promise there, but if it can get a better attempt, it's been flipped. Here we have a half-cylinder shaped robot. We'll have to see how it gets on. Oh my word! It looks like, lucky the owner, the switch for the missile silo doors is hidden up on the roof of the silo control building. In comes the mace, wrecking the shell. Well done. Let's start on the tournament. Oh, the polycarbonate. Not such good defence again. Be careful near the platform edges. Ending up on the train tracks is a surefire. Sergeant Bash says, "Hey, thank you. I can make that fur even more orange by adding some real..." Raring to go is this robot, and looking like an outside chance for something's wrong. I think they've got troubles with their gearing. A 24-volt sealed lead-acid battery. The power be crush, and eject. We won't be seeing them again today. Drive more care. Stealthy, but don't be fooled. It's the strong, quiet types that you have to watch out for. Meat just couldn't hold on for a placing, but they'll be back. The axe is the primary weapon, fed by a small... trying to slice him with the saw, but not a silly string gun, just an extra weapon. Although, not the most... It's Mr. Frosty the robot. He is Sergeant Bash. Its power comes from 4 batteries running in parallel, and it has conduits attached to the flamethrower that vent heat to power its steam engine. Its weapons come in the form of a propane-fueled flamethrower, a rear-mounted circular saw, and a powerful set... Oh! And there they go! Onto the dangerous weak platform edge! The crane looming over them. Could be in trouble here. It's within... The steam jets are a special feature of this arena. A powerful blast from those will set... Here it is, the Argo. It's a devilish piece of machinery that's renowned desperately unlucky. Oh dear, just a small feed. The battery's no more. Looks like they'll be... It's always a good idea to push opponents into the CPZ and let the house robots, and a good win there in the Annihilator, that'll earn them a little bit more. And all the bolts prevent it from falling apart. The titanium aluminium alloy shell providing good protection from things to watch out for in this arena include the steam catapult, all ready to fire you into the sea if you end up... They got it! It could be junk time for... In comes the disc of dish. Its primary weapon is a lifting scoop powered by a pneumatic ram using a canister taken from a home soft drink machine to the Kevlar and titanium composite armor protecting it well. What an amazing display! It's like something you'd see in a war movie. They've driven straight towards the sea. Ooh, extreme. Well, it's spoilt the paintwork at least, and could spoil a lot more if it's... The steel armor giving it some dip. It looks rather mean and predatory, and it's this robot hoping it's all plain. They get a good result. Second is and the end. They'll have a hard time trying to smash through. Welcome Chaos 2, a previous champion of Robot Wars. He's fast, lean and mean with a flipper, powerful enough to throw his adversary. 25 points for the partial. The catapult springs into action, and it's farewell to the ship. That's a great 100-point score. Those car panels tough, not tough enough to stand up to that. Unlucky! And complete with the fluffy dice. What remark meet the wreck? A concoction of spare parts thrown together to create a monster. No damage from the taser this time. Back sparking from the motors seems to suggest that... Here comes the torch cutter, looking for a chance to... The shock worth 50 points on the score. I don't think anyone will want to get in between these two. Time's up! The bomb explodes! And another competitor is left to rust in. Good stuff. The cruel jaws, slowly but surely cutting into the metal with huge strength. And it's really merciless and victorious. We have our rooftop. Crushing arm is the primary weapon, and what a weapon it is. 6 tons and more of pressure should see off anyone unlucky enough. The pincers don't seem to be working. The escalators carry on, waiting for passengers. Time's up, and it's gone to a judge's decision. Not quite good enough. There's smoke everywhere. I think they covered, zooming into punch. No real armor leaving this robot, and everything's being sucked out of the airlock. Can they escape being launched into space? And out there it goes, up and over, and using the flipping tech. Well, they seem to be spending more time fighting than collecting the flag. Do they know what? No! The power source gone! And the drill shredding away at it. The blades are unstoppable as they rip. Trying hard, shivering with nerves or the cold. It must be the Siberian tearing in. That's making it think twice about tangling. Looks like they're both waiting for someone. The chainsaw is the primary weapon. Some potential for damage there against the more light. Proving hard to get through the titanium, although behind the laser gates, the house robots wait for their chance to strike. If the competitors... The sparks flying as the torch cutters... Yes! They hit the switch! And an evil-looking drill strikes fear into a... Third, better than nothing. Surely a bit of a Jurassic robot, this one. Let's hope it... Don't mess with this mean machine, or you could be spitting metal teeth. Look, they're lying on their back like a turtle in the sun. I'm afraid they can't seem to get back up. It's aluminium really not good enough to protect. You don't want to get too close to the corner patrol zones. Once you're in there, it's more out of time and out of chances as the unlucky robot with the bomb. This robot thinks it can go all the way. And some fearsome evil eyes. You want to take the train from this station, leaving the arena. Falling through the skylights, not a good idea. You might...
As the world spins to its doom towards the end of time, the earth is silent once again for mankind's deadly cry.
They're back.
Hi everyone, welcome to Bobot Wars. Should just be loaded in now. Here I am. Hi everyone. Oil up your crankshafts. Are you the are you like the voice that comes on and calls Craig the Master of Mayhem? But my one is oil up your crankshafts. Hi everyone, hope you're well. Are you ready for some Bobots? Hope we've all got our Bobot Wars jackets on. There we go. Oik. Hello everyone. Hello Kate. Hello Gomelon. Hello I have other interest. Hello, so that's good advice, Swiffy. That's good. Do you know what? I'm going to pin that. I'm going to pin that because it's good that's good to remember. Please, everyone, do be careful near the platform edges. They can be slippery. Who else is here? Roars. Hello, Roars. And of course, hello to all, to everyone. All the lurkers, well, I suppose that's the other type of person, isn't it? As Jonathan Pierce famously said on Robot Wars, yeah, exactly. It's one of his famous quotes. Right, hope everyone is excited, ready for some more Bobot action. What have we got tonight? We're going to have some more of the 7th War. We're going to return to Robotica, whether we want to or not, and then there's a Battlebots, some more series on Battlebots. I think it'll be good. Oh, there's C3PO. Yeah, he's scary, isn't he? Hello, Ross. Maybe we should get straight into the. Maybe we should get straight into the Bobots. Get straight into the Bobots. Where is Peter Chrome? It's still on the dice. Still on the dice. It will come up one day. One day there'll be Peter Chrome. I think Peter Chrome's on the dice. Okay, let's pop straight over to Robot HQ. Here we go. Right, okay, let's see. Now, I'm not proud of this. I don't want to give you this glimpse behind the curtain. I've been streaming so much, I've broken my mouse. the left click is very inconsistent. So let's hope that doesn't. Let's hope that isn't a recurring feature of the stream tonight. You know, I think it'll be fine. Okay. What happened on last week's Robot Wars? All I remember is Jane said hard, but she said it in a way that it was very memorable. Remember when Jane said hard? When Jane said hard? It was good, wasn't it? No, that is true, Roz. I think it'll be fine. Okay, here we go.
They come with chrome and steel to test fate's fickle wheel. Metal meets metal, 8 robots compete. The aim of the game to bash, buckle and beat. Here on Heat K of Robot Wars!
Let the wars begin!
Only one machine can survive. The question is how, as we thrash them and bash them as only we can. We booby traps to make them fly, devilish demons to make them cry. And if anyone misses a trick, the house robots
Did it? Yeah, I think it
by.
did. I think it was Storm 2 that won.
@M10_ is sitting up the screen with £2. No cheeses for his pieces, for your mouth.
Thank you, Kate. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oh, this is Robot Wars, the 7th Wars, which is proving to be one of the most explosive wars yet. And it's not surprising, because this year, the robots are fighting
What
for
do you
a
think?
cash pot
What would you say is the most explosive war?
of over £20,000. Yes,
It's a good Xmas
more
thing,
determined,
yeah.
more aggressive, and more destructive than ever before. And have you picked yourself a winner yet?
Well, I was thinking more like World War II.
Well, there's a lot more robots to come, so watch
Yeah,
this space
exactly.
as we
Exactly.
let the wars begin.
In our first fight, look
It
out
really-
for the number 12 seeds Bulldog breed, led off their
Those
legs to
events
growl
have
and
other
prowl.
interest. They make the
With
drop
new
zone
machines
seem
in
quite tame,
Mantis
don't
and
they?
Jabba.
They make the drop
Infernal
zone seem quite tame.
Contraption 2, will the Bulldog still go through? Then in our second fight, the experienced Velociripper will cut loose. And as Hard and Cat 3 let off steam, T-Rex
No
will have to
chooses
dodge
for
the hammer blows.
us. Pizzas, that's good.
From Balderton in Nottinghamshire, Mantis.
New to Robot Wars, they better start praying.
What does Mantis do?
It'll actually,
I'll put
this
the
beak
notes.
here is
All
in a
your
race
broken
position,
notes.
and we can drive under the others, hopefully. The beak comes down and we can actually lift them off the ground.
You're basically hoping to either drop them in the pit.
In the pit, over the side, feed them to the house robots,
Hello,
toast
okay.
them, whatever.
And hello, Adamantium.
Has
Just in
hydraulic
time
crush
for
and lift
Bobots.
capability,
Here's
parading its victims
Mantis.
before its peers like a true gladiator. Quite quick, but the exoskeleton can be hooked and lifted and the tyres are too exposed.
From Washingborough in Lincolnshire, Infernal Contraption.
KO'd in the first round of the last wars.
You've got 2 independent wheel modules, they're made out of sewage pipe, but instead of poo inside, you've got motor, battery, and speed controller.
I
I've got
don't
a horrible
know,
image in my head
Adamantium.
there.
What? Of motors and stuff. Oh, get rid of it. Then in the middle, you've got
Pray
a
for
weapon, which
Mantis.
is a
That's
1200
good.
RPM drop, and this sort of swings about and hits things. So that's nasty.
So this runs along and that
Yeah.
bounces,
Oh.
Yeah,
basically
that's
hitting
it.
things.
You got it. Yeah.
The 2 large wheels contain the motors, batteries, etc. Between them, the large
Infernal
vicious spinning
contraption.
disc controls, sometimes a bit random though. Infernal to eternal bot damnation, I fear.
From Cannock in Staffordshire, Bulldog breed.
Seeded 12 after reaching 2 previous heat finals.
There's been a lot of
Oh,
seeds go
good.
out in the 7th
One
Wars.
for Gomelon.
That's right, they must be frightened of us.
They're out before you get into the ring.
That's right. The Bulldogs have got some more pedigree this year. It's had a lot more fights. It's a lot more experience. Might drive him
And
into
a
the
face.
arena, but I'm sure he's on his own when he gets out there because he don't listen to me.
As There's a hard-hitting full-pressure flipper this time, tough, aggressive, loads of attitude, 10 miles an hour, top speeds, 1 centimetre ground clearance. She'd be barking mad to get in the way of this one.
From Top Valley in Nottinghamshire, Jabber.
Newcomers to Robot Wars, will they jab, will they duck, or will they
Jabber.
dive?
Like 2008.
Rotating bar blade on the front, and it'll run both ways, and spikes on the rear, and it's heavily armoured and very quick.
What was your tactics?
Yeah, oh sorry Adamantium, yeah I did. The problem is, that alert
Just keep the weapon spinning as much as I can.
You know,
he does the driving.
It's going to have an effect on Harry, to the point that I've had to pay all.
Low body runs both ways when tipped, has a 4.5 kilo,
It's in the
1500
bits
RPM
alerts.
spinning blade and rear spikes. Very fast, heavily armoured, but the 10
54
ground clearance
bits.
could be lower, I think.
Roboteers, stand by.
To the teams then, Infernal Contraption, they're on
Correct,
the left off the
Rods,
Captain
yes.
Duncan Champensley leads Mantis on the right. Bulldog Breed on the left, the Summerfields, and Jabber on the right. Kevin Graham Askew is the captain. Sergeant Bash is in the arena for the House Robots. And so is Mr. Psycho.
3.
Also, I do feel like we're at sort of a critical mass of channel points awards. Channel points redeemed. There's just too many to be able to. The channel points menu becomes impossible to navigate.
Into Jabber and then spins away. Is turned. That's okay. They can run both sides up. The machine that was made out of sewer pipes. Bulldog Breed has a sniff. And a little push into the CPZ. That's the corner patrol
Thanks,
zone.
Kate.
Where the House Robots love to patrol, and they were nearly out then, and Jabber has been picked up very easily by Mantis. This is what they said they hoped to do.
It is quite ballsy to be hard. Oh, can they? That does actually work, doesn't it, Mantis? It does actually work.
Bulldog Breed is slamming in here. Right into Infernal Contraption, bounces away, showing good durability. Sergeant Bash is in there, the ref bot top of your picture, and still Mantis can't finish Jabber off. So we know they can clutch and pick
if people do accumulate 200 bits through, you know, a piecemeal thing, they can ask for a repeat pick. That's fine. But I'm not going to keep track of all of it.
Red Coyote is fizzing up the stream with £2. Steve Kurgan.
Steve Kurgan.
What is Mantis going to do eventually with Jabber? Drop it is the answer.
Jabber's I don't know what that means, okay, but I'm going to write it down.
Rick Orm is the weapons operator of the team. Slowly turning there in Sergeant Bash's jaws. Infernal Contraption running every which way, but loose at the moment. Jabber, I think, has impaired mobility against Arena Cyborgs. I don't think Jabber's going to get out from there. Infernal Contraption certainly is. Mantis has done enough for me in terms of aggression and style, should it go to a judge's decision. And they're the Mantis team, we can see them from behind.
Kurgan is from Highlander.
Slams into them again.
Oh, and like Steve Kurgan.
Very experienced machine. Oh, what's happened there? Something's come out of Bulldog Breed. Look like mesh or webbing of some sort.
So I don't think I've seen Highlander.
But there it is, look, you can see it now. They should not have any webbing or mesh or net inside their machine.
Why have they got...
I don't know what it is. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt for now, but it's trailing across the arena floor. It can snag spinners.
Are we giving them the benefit of the doubt?
They are not allowed. They can snag onto the angle grinders. Bulldog Breed still pushing away, still slamming away, but I'm sure the judges are going to have a word to say about this. What is that tangled underneath there? It's right in the gizmo of Bulldog Breed, in the innards. Goes to a judge's decision. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Fantastic battle. Bruising encounter.
No, I don't think I heard that.
Under WARS rules, I'm sure I spotted an illegal weapon in that match. Let's look at the highlights.
Oh, no.
Yeah, certainly something was amiss. Not at this point. Bulldog Breed into
Come on, what are your lads up to?
Good attack. Point scored there. Good style.
Yeah,
good
what a
control,
weapon.
good aggression. Mantis had done well against Jabber. Well enough, I think, at this stage. Bulldog Breed, not particularly sensible.
Yeah, no, the illegal weapon alarm's gone
Maybe
off.
marked down. And that's the moment of controversy. What was that came out? Still hanging loose. It could count against Bulldog Breed. That could be very, very vital.
Well, the The judges still haven't made a ruling. Join me after the break. Find out what happens.
And after the break, another terrific first round fight will be slamming into sidings, steaming through like an express, suffering the odd derailment. We'll be hammering like a piston and railroading two more to defeat.
The Mantis Grabber is novel, isn't it? It did work. It did carry that guy around quite a bit. What do you think is going to happen here? Do you reckon they've got an illegal weapon?
The judge's decision on a very controversial first fight when bulldog breed, the Seeds, may have been caught using an illegal web-like meshing. The judges are still musing.
Welcome back to Robot Wars. Before the break, we had a fascinating yet controversial fight.
Yeah,
However,
exactly.
the judges have given bulldog breed the benefit of the doubt.
Oh.
They go through along with Mantis.
This is the device in question. It was buried within the body of the robot, designed to protect 1,200 pounds worth of cylinders, which we've had damaged in the past. It was inside the body, not external. If I wanted to interfere with another robot, would have put it all over the outside. But in fact, it became detached, which anything can. Most robots here use bungees to return the flipper arm. That could be interpreted as an entanglement weapon if we wanted to, really.
Yeah, but in this instance you were actually fighting with a spinning robot, and the tactics of a net could in fact stop the spinner. So, but as I say, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Official warning, don't use it again.
This is an official warning, Derek.
Yes.
You've heard the story. It sounds like a bit of an accident, but it is an official warning. Rules are rules, they have to be upheld.
Exactly.
All right, thank you very much, Derek.
Rubbish,
Ooh,
really. Rubbish, really.
Skin of your teeth there.
I think they have cheated there, haven't they?
Fought in the Netherlands Championships, lost in its heat though.
Your robot is called Hard. How hard is he?
It's 4mm RVS steel.
It's
so
hard.
really quite hard to pinch through.
What is your biggest fear in the arena?
Well, somebody flipping us out.
Yeah, hard
We've
to
seen the
trap for
fights,
hard.
the other fights, and the big problem is to stay in the arena.
Very small 4mm stainless steel armour with a full pressure flipper, drives upside down, the two wheels are exposed so hard as nails, twice as easy to hammer.
What's Jonathan doing a voice?
In Nottinghamshire.
Yeah, Harry does have a Jane in
He's
mate.
fought in 3 previous wars with little success though.
Trevor and Emily, I'm sure I've seen you two somewhere before.
Yeah, last week.
We have seen you. You have got another robot in the 7th Wars, haven't you?
Yes, it's Mighty Mouse.
It is Mighty Mouse. Now, what have you got here for us?
This one is an improvement on Mighty Mouse. It's the same thing. It's got rear-wheel drive and front-wheel steering. But this time I've been experimenting with a flipper.
Fast front-wheel steering, electronic differential, dinosaur head-shaped front flipper, self-rights, thick aluminium inner box construction, but a fiberglass lid. What, with our reputation?
From Wellow in Northamptonshire, T-Rex.
T-Rex, so that's a good part. That's a pun, isn't it? I guess that's actually
What is your weak
just
point
not
on
a good one. It's the
T-Rex?
opposite.
Our receiver. We have an inner steel core here, so all the stuff that can be damaged is inside. The only thing we can't put in there is the receiver. But
what does he think that's novel?
That's a bit bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because if the receiver goes
All
down,
the
you've got
workings
no
of the
control.
robot are inside the robot. That's our little trick.
It's like an aeroplane without wings, basically. 1 metre in diameter with 8 rotating teeth. It's flat, it resembles a large blade, but the receiver is exposed. I can't believe this.
Yeah, exactly.
In Surrey.
Oh, it's one of our favourites.
In their 5th wars, never spectacular
It's
though.
You're the weapons girl, George. What are your tactics once you get into the arena?
Just fire the weapon as many times as possible. We have about 50 hits on the weapon, so it's just fire it as many times as possible and try and hit something.
You've got 50 hits?
50 hits, yeah.
That is a very powerful weapon.
Oh, yes. has an aluminium body
Or
and
is it an overly
polycarbonate base with all
formal
the
team
weaponry
role
mounted on
going
a
on?
central spine, strong armour, but has
Speaking
been as
woman.
mean as a
So?
kitten in mittens in the past.
I don't think that was a Bechtel pass because they were mainly talking about the robot. Oh, what's happening?
Red Coyote is filling up the stream with £2.
The right family hard on
Hard
the right.
pass.
Get Kayet captains them. T-Rex on
Thank
the
you,
left-hand
okay.
side there.
Did we-
Graham and Anna Lawrence, Graham Farker. And
Did
Cat
we have
3,
that, or
basically
did
the
I just
Williams
imagine
family
it?
in the arena for the House Robots, Mr. Psycho, and also Cassius Chrome.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Now, just watch out for Hard moving there into the spotlight. They've already qualified for the World Championships in this series, and it's a durable little machine. Velociripper is colourful. Cat 3 is experienced. Velociripper trundles up. Oh dear, T-Rex takes a hammer blow from Mr. Psycho and has to get away from there. We know that the control is exposed.
Hard was on last week, I think, the week before. On but not like in the. They were in like the World Championship qualifier or something. Yeah, was it last week? Oh, they're Belgian.
Bunch as well if we get to see a close-up of them. Velociripper in reverse, spinning away, piggybacks up on Hard. Great speed, Velociripper, up to 15 miles an hour across the arena floor.
Jane was very pleased to see Hard last week.
Cat 3 team, Julianne Williams it was. Cassius Chrome comes steaming through. Hard, good little turn away. Velociripper in on the red bot. Is that allowed, sir? Get, sir. That's terrible, sir. Hard. Pushing in on Velociripper once more. This is a terrific fight, isn't it?
Is it a terrific fight? They're all moving, aren't they?
As the fight trundles on. Not too sure about T-Rex in it. No, I am now. Look at that.
Oh, we are sure about T-Rex now.
Cause major problems to Velociripper's fiberglass lid. Fiberglass in what is basically a snake pit, a flame pit, a den of thieves. Are they sure? They're pushing there the pit release button. Good work by Trevor Wright, the designer and builder.
Velocipede. Actually, we do have a Velocipede, but it's a dinosaur. It's based on a raptor. But we could have Velocipede robot.
Across the arena floor. No problems with the control. We feared that. This is a really good fight. Very even, very open, and one of the best of Robot Wars, the 7th Wars thus far.
Oh, I'd love to see a picture of Mavis in her two baits.
Cat 3 seems to have lost the plot a wee bit.
Yeah, me too,
okay
Dominic.
now. Oh, Velociripper on its side. Wright's just at the right moment.
No,
Down comes Cat
no,
3.
his power has waned, isn't
No
it,
X
Ross?
point, I don't think, though. We'll have to have another look. No
What's
X
going
point.
on?
Look on Cat 3. That's wasted weaponry.
Oh, Hard.
T-Rex, the first of the brave competitors to fall, which means 2 from these 3 will survive. Is Velociripper moving?
No, I don't think.
Just suddenly.
I don't know what you think marriage is, Matt, but I don't think it's when you take a woman and put your face on their face. I suppose in a sense.
Hard, pushing again.
Oh, Hard gets another one.
And Cat 3 survive. But with what damage, I wonder?
What a fantastic fight. A right royal rumble. 2 robots in the pits. Gives us 2 clear winners.
Yeah, Harry
Cat 3
Hardy
and
would be a
Hard.
good one.
They go through.
Although I'm not Harry, am I?
2 terrific contests we've had so far. Hard and Cat 3 survived
Yeah, I'll
their
let
fight
Harry
then to reach round 2 of Heat K, and this is how they'll line up. Bulldog Breed against Hard, Mantis against Cat 3. Back to you though, Craig, for details of our next special event.
Now, some robots weren't quite heavy enough for the main event, but they've been battling
hashtag
out in the
engagement.
pits,
We've
and
never
we
not
are
been
ready
heavy enough for the main
tonight
event.
to give you the middleweight final.
They've gone for the far less interesting Cat versus Mantis, haven't they? Oh, that's good.
From Edinburgh,
What's this?
in Scotland,
Oh.
Typhoon.
A rotating cone with 4 claw-shaped hammer cutters on the side there.
From Hemel Hempstead in Hertfordshire, Phoenix.
A low wedge with a lifting arm.
Is this it? Is this the
two
final?
teams there, then Phoenix on the left-hand side.
Oh, it's
Calm,
bloody
Brian
Flying
and his
Officer
kid,
Peter.
Typhoon
I
on the
can't
right-hand
believe I
side,
know
and
Flying
Air
Officer
Cadets
Peter
team.
Bennett's name and rank.
Lewis in East Sussex.
Oh, that's good. That is good.
It's
Do you know
a
what?
spinning
Kate?
disc weapon. John Frizzell with.
Oh, that's the turtle guy. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna pause the stream. Specifically so we can see this picture of Mavis. Now we all know this is Mavis. This is good. I like how they're all looking different directions, like an album cover. Donna and the Dynamos. That's nice. It's a good picture. It's Mavis's hard rap crew, yeah. The one in the middle is Vader. This one here. That's Vader. And then this is Rizzo. Nice. Yeah, just pop a parental advisory sticker. Pop the robot hard in the background over here. Oh, hi, Jezza. Yeah, this is the cover of Mavis's new album. Rizzo versus Lizzo rap battle. Yeah. Anyway, we should pop back to the robots. See what they're up to.
JJ and Zaki there as
That's
well, 8 and
nice.
6.
That's nice, Kate.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for this middleweight contest, Dead Metal with the pincers and Serrated Saw and Growler.
3, 2.
As much as I normally
For the Robot Wars 7th Wars middleweight championship.
condemn gang crime.
Steel Sandwich in the centre of the arena looked purposeful, trying to chase after Typhoon, which has won our last 2 middleweight competitions on Robot Wars, and they buff it there into the front of Phoenix, I think it was, and spin away again. Look controlled, don't they? Being chased by Steel Sandwich.
Steel Sandwich.
Steel Sandwich and Phoenix similar in looks. Steel Sandwich with the red sort of squash tomato logo on the front.
Yes, quite often they do, Jezza, but they can't keep up. So it kind of doesn't last the whole fight.
Just in front of the ref bar. Now the name of the game, boys, is Contact in Robot Wars. I don't know if anyone told you, but
name of the game, boys, is Contact.
Waiting up when it's over. Ah, ref bar. Well done. On we go then.
Maybe Jonathan just do a noise like a horse.
To the thrill of the chase. Typhoon spinning has been a lot more adventurous than this in the past. Oh, a lovely pirouette. Dances like Fred Astaire. This is Robot Wars. A little bit of a cut and thrust. That's better. That's better. Go on. Missed. Phoenix, I think, is about to go.
To be fair, they had trouble, didn't they? We weren't going to get to spit up.
Steel Sandwich chasing Typhoon. Typhoon away.
I think they said this was a middleweight fight, yeah.
Well. Ah, I see now. They're pensively.
I did see that Typhoon T might go under, yeah.
The sandwich that.
Bites back.
We'll wait and
Good
see
shot.
as Phoenix is inexorably counted out. Growler awaits.
Well, I guess you can beat their minimum weight limits, aren't they?
Oh dear.
Yeah, I reckon they've just got a bigger one, right?
Colin McBride, brother is 8.
Because they did that weight class episode where they just entered everything.
To be bashed up. Meanwhile, back to the main event. Steel Sandwich and Typhoon, the 2 remaining sparring partners then for the middleweight contest. I'm not too sure if Steel Sandwich has both wheels fully mobile. I don't think it has, which means if Typhoon can launch a series of rams, then Steel Sandwich will be pitted. Phoenix is flipped.
Oh, shit.
Great distance from the floor flipper, faced with just a middleweight machine.
Which one is the sandwich?
42
None of them look
kilos in weight,
particularly
Phoenix.
sandwichy, do they?
problems with the motors early on, Phoenix.
They're a bit lighter, and it's eventually got it in the
In
pit.
the end, had to go down in the pit. And Typhoon once again. Robot Wars.
Oh no! F's in the chat for flying Officer Peter Bennett.
The steel sandwich is past its sell-by date. The Phoenix cannot rise from the ashes. Typhoon, they're the middleweight champions!
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Hey, 3 years.
Oh, matching outfits.
3 years.
And literal child soldiers.
Again, it's getting boring. What's the difference between a middleweight and a heavyweight? Is it more difficult
What
to
do you
build?
mean, Craig?
It's actually a middleweight's kind of an easier version of a heavyweight because you can use the same motors and batteries. It's just that everything's a lot lighter. You don't put as much in.
I'll tell you one thing, it's a brilliant robot, this Typhoon.
Cheers.
Anyone know the
Middleweight
difference
or
between a middleweight and a heavyweight?
They're proud back at the squadron, aren't they?
Oh, they are.
Good luck, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the middleweight champions for the 3rd time running. These are Typhoon.
Yeah, well done.
Join me after the break for more carnage and chaos.
Yeah, maybe that.
Keep it here. Keep it Robot Wars.
He just has to do a Boeing slipping and no one asks any questions.
Coming up after the break, 2 terrific second round
Yeah,
fights.
it probably is a
Bulldog Breed against
20
Farm.
kilograms,
Don't forget,
yeah.
already world championship contenders. Then Mantis
Yeah, everyone
against
please
Cat
keep it
3.
Robot Wars.
How many of their 9 lives remain? Find out after the break. If you've just joined us, you've just missed a crunching Heat K first round fight where T-Rex finally got the dump and Velociripper were also left with the hump.
Just had T-Rex.
Welcome back to Robot Wars. But after a brutal round 1, 4 robots are left standing. But have they got the mettle to go one-on-one?
Craig, this is how they line up in round 2. In a minute, Mantis against Cat 3. But first up, hard against the number 12 seeds Bulldog Breed. Jane's in the pits with them.
You are on a
Hard,
yellow card.
yeah.
I'm just going to show the viewers on damage cam exactly where the netting was. It was on those cylinders there, I believe.
Yeah.
These cylinders cost, I heard,
£1,200.
£1,200
Especially
each.
no, the pair, especially manufactured for Robot Wars.
Whoa.
Yes, that's why we protect them.
You have to protect them, but so you're not going to be using the net?
protecting them with a little
We
bit
will
of
be
net.
using other devices in the future. We're going to push the boundaries always.
You have to push the boundaries. You are through the second round.
Okay.
On a yellow card.
On a yellow card.
It's
How
certainly
does it
caring
feel?
too
Do
much,
you think you're
isn't
going to go further?
Somebody's going to have to pay for that last one, and it may be our next opponent.
There's a lot of aggression in this Bulldog.
Yes. It's full of pedigree and it's raring to
I
go.
think he knew exactly what he was doing,
And
right?
Bulldog is the number 12 seed. He's a very aggressive dog and he's in a bad mood. He's on a yellow card. Are you scared to get in there with him?
Scared? If you're scared, you don't have to be here.
You don't have to be here, but you certainly are, and this is for a place in the final.
Yeah, well, yes.
Actually, we're pretty happy to finally have one of the really powerful robots against us, because until now, every robot we were fighting against in the competition was, we always thought, yeah, we can handle him. Yeah, this is the first one we think, this is going to be a fight.
This is going to be a fight, the Flemish Flipper versus the English Bulldog. Good luck out there, lads. May the best robot win.
Thank you.
Hard. With their muscles from Brussels, can they survive? Kiat, Jan Hoyen, Frank van Riet.
Bulldog Breed.
All the experience in the world. Now attitude too. Tony Summerfield on the left drives. Robert Summerfield, his son, controls the weapons.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, we have supplied
Hello,
Matilda, our matriarch of mayhem.
Thing you like most about Jane is that she usually
Neat and trim.
is contemplating eating
And
whoever
doesn't
she
look
is
horrible.
interviewing.
Psycho.
3, 2, 1.
Bulldog Breed to the right there. With the
She's got hungry
picture
eyes.
on the front. In
She does stare.
hard,
She
hard
does.
2
She does stare at
centimetre
everyone as she's going to eat them.
ground
Yeah, I can see
clearance.
it.
Quite high for Robot Wars. Flipped, but durable, coming down with a slam, but still with power and control. A sideways push
come
on
on,
Bulldog
Belgium.
Breed to the arena sidewalls, but no angle grinders there or flames. Oh, and nearly out hard. I wonder
they've
what
broken
damage has been
down,
caused
haven't
this
they?
time. Bulldog Breed wanted to make someone pay. And the Belgian team from Kampenhout being made to pay. And I wonder
That's a
if they
shame.
sustain terminal damage here in this heat, whether they'll be
Yeah,
able
Harry,
to
you
make
have
repairs
doomed.
in
You have
time
doomed
for the
hard,
World
I'm afraid.
Championships, because they are taking a mauling. To me, it is clear there is no
Too
life
hard
left
to make
in
us
hard.
soft. Is that true?
Bulldog Breed just totally missed and hit the arena sidewall, and the audience in row D felt that. Repot's having a check, and another one. And the Summerfield boys know that they are on the verge of the heat final, because seconds remain between them and a victory in this second melee of the night. Yep, that's it. Hard have been beaten. And now the House Robots can
Row D.
Mr. Psycho,
Yeah, that's good.
he's not the sharpest, is he? Let's be honest. He's supposed to hit the other robot and not the side of the arena. But now he has hard in his clutches.
Oh dear.
He is mighty.
Too hard to make
Mr.
us soft,
Psycho.
Harry. I don't.
Also rather clumsy. You wouldn't trust him with your best bone china, would
Not
you?
everything needs to mean something. I rather trust. Oh yeah,
Some
sorry,
want him
sorry, Harry.
pitted,
This
some
this
want him
robot's called
flipped.
Hard.
And onto the floor, Flipper goes hard. 99 kilos.
Oh, that was
See,
good.
like one of those pebbles you toss on the surface of the sea and it skims away. 7, 8, 9 rolls, 10 maybe. They loved it. Mr. Psycho, watched by the ref. Coming towards
Harry
the ref
has
then,
seen
I
it.
thought.
He's seen it in a loop several times.
And the drop zone employed.
Self-skimming pebbles. Is that a robot?
People ask us how big is Mr. Psycho. We
Yeah,
once
if they
saw
can
him
skim
destroy
themselves.
the Warzone plexiglass sidewalls. He is that big and that destructive.
Oh.
I tell you, their machine's fairly strong. The old cooker
An
trick
oven.
on top of them. Barely a scratch, but hard beaten. Down came your common and garden oven. Bang! It withstood it all. That really is a hard machine.
He did, yeah, it did, yeah. Like those self-skimming pebbles you can get.
More like easy. Bulldog Breed. They go back.
Take that, Hard.
Hard. More like easy. Bulldog Breed. They go barking on.
Hard. More like easy. Yeah, easy, easy.
Well. Hard.
This is hard. This is hard.
What happened there?
We have no idea. We lost control practically immediately after the first impact.
It was just like over, just like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, he touched us once. It was done.
Come on this
Easy,
way.
easy's not the opposite to hard. I suppose it can be, can it?
Two-
Like
two
difficulty.
fights, yeah.
Are you disappointed?
Well, we're gonna go for the international if we get it
Yeah.
repaired. And the outside still looks good.
Ladies and gentlemen, please raise the roof for Hard.
Hard, Harry. More like easy.
These are heady heights for you. I know you won the tag team once, but these are heady heights, aren't they?
Yeah,
We've made
probably
the
Smith,
heat finals before a few times, but yeah, we're moving on.
Yeah, you seeded 12.
Yeah.
Does that put more pressure on you?
Definitely. I like to be amongst the rebel.
How come you couldn't get the other robot out of that arena? I mean,
We couldn't get underneath him.
You couldn't get underneath?
No.
Is your flipper powerful enough?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It wouldn't really matter. We
Everything's
just couldn't get
edgy,
underneath him.
easy.
He's very, very low to the floor. If we could have done, he would have gone.
Anyway, you're still here.
We're still here.
You're in the heat final.
We're in the heat final.
Looking
yeah.
forward to it.
Yeah, why not? Bulldogs moving on.
Bulldogs moving on.
Bulldogs
Come and have a go.
moving on.
If you think you're hard enough, Bulldog Breed.
Bulldog breathe through to the Heat K final.
Yeah,
to fight either
absolutely.
Mantis
Absolutely
or Cat
does, Matt.
3.
Yeah.
Jane is purring in the pits with them.
I think we could be okay with Mantis. It's not a flipper. The other two in our heat are flippers now, so we should be okay.
It's a pincer, but the thing with Mantis, there's not much body armour on it.
No, I've noticed it's very open. There's some thin polycarbonate over the wheels, but all the hydraulics are all very open. So we should get a spike in there if we're lucky.
You could get the axe right through that and disable them immediately, surely, and put them in the pit.
That'll be the plan.
How are you going to deal with Cat 3? They've got a big axe and your bodywork's pretty exposed.
We're not really bothered about the axe too much, so we'll try and keep out of the way, but we can't necessarily use what we've got to effect because it's low to the ground. So we don't know whether we can get under it. But we've got other tactics.
What are your other tactics?
No, we're not sure yet.
Jane's very good at calling them out on
Team of
their
Duncan Champensy,
shit,
Jonathan
isn't
Liversidge
he?
and Chris Barber, and their tactics uncertain.
So we've got other tactics, and then Jane will ask a really probing question like what other tactics? And then he just collapses.
Keith, George and Julianne Williams. Spike back on the axe.
Roboteers, stand by.
Yeah, Philippa
We've
was
checked in the arena for you here
in
from
later
the House
series, I
Robots,
think.
once again, the hammer blower, Mr. Psycho. And Matilda, raring to go.
Oh, there's Matilda.
3, 2.
Yes, Jane is very good at holding a mirror to these mergers.
Mantis devise a way then.
The hammer blower, yeah.
Picking Cat 3 off the arena floor. A 0.2 centimetre ground clearance on Cat 3, very low. Protected by the front scoop. Good experience, good driving, and now, because of the shape of their weaponry, grappling Mantis.
Is it grappling? It's just sort of got stuck in there.
Exoskeleton, if you like, the exposed parts of Mantis, the bones there would be susceptible to a hook, a grapple. And Cat 3 has a real hold on Mantis. Now, why do they let go? That's strange. We've seen the Mantis team, captained by Duncan Champensy, a film producer in his other life.
A film producer? What kind of film do you think he makes?
Mantis.
Yeah, you're right, Adamasio. If only they paid attention.
That's a good turn away. That was good style. Very stylish.
Yeah,
indeed.
Harry, you missed one of the guys in the first round who was boasting that he'd had this great idea, and he made all the components so they were inside the robot
is going to puncture
to
anything
keep them
on
protected.
Mantis. They need to get a hold of Mantis and drag them to the pit or the.
I don't think it's
angle
called
grinders.
Mantis.
What can Mantis do?
Although it will not surprise me if there's an alert noise in a minute, and I have to write down Mantis on my piece of in my little book.
Right, and does it with a quick snap of the axe. Cat 3.
I don't think it is 100%
Mantis. When they come
Mantis.
side on to Mantis. They're okay in fighting in there, in close, as the ref cam keeps a close eye on things for us. Cat 3 thought about hiding behind the ref, I think, for a moment.
Kate's accidentally written Mantis.
boys.
This is a real
Side
worry.
by side, manoeuvring. Cat 3 manages to
People are
take
saying
a chunk
that,
out of the
Harry,
arena
yeah.
floor. See, Mantis's the actual claw part of the weaponry isn't doing great work, but
That's
the
one of your
hydraulic
colleagues.
lifters are.
Oh,
Cat 3
it's
again,
flipped it.
overturned.
Well,
Do
already
they have
flipped, kind of toppled.
Enough, yes they do, to self-right again. Goodness, this is a tense one.
This is a
Very, very
tense
tight.
one.
It's going to go to the judges, who are far brainier than I, let's be honest. And they will decide.
Get Jonathan on the phone. Gynecomastia sounds like a realistic
I like that
robot
fight.
though.
Good points early on, scored by Cat 3 with the grapple. Then they let go for some reason. Having done a lot of work, it was Mantis pulling them there.
Tense or
Mantis
shit?
driving, Mantis scoring
Is that
well.
that's the name of the new Channel 5 late night game show?
This is very, very close. I can't call it. Mantis perhaps at the end
Justin
on
Lee
top.
Collins into
Cat
host.
3 stylish.
Well, the judges have made their decision. You know the criteria: style, control, damage, aggression.
I'm gonna drop some
They've gone for
points.
Cat 3!
Really?
Why do you think they went for them and not you?
I don't know.
It was close.
Yeah. It's just down to, I think, the lack of damage that we can cause with our weapon. It's more of a removal weapon as opposed to a
it's not very offensive, is it? It's kind of a defensive weapon, really.
So we didn't get to use it to its full potential, though, unfortunately.
Couldn't you push them in the pit? I kept thinking, because, you know, you weren't doing any damage or anything. I thought, get them in the pit.
I was trying to, but just didn't seem to go our way.
It didn't go your way. So you're coming back?
Yeah, we'll be back.
Any improvements? Any major changes?
One or two, but nothing major, no. No. It's somewhere near. It's different to the others, that's the main thing. We didn't want to just copy other people's designs.
What
so
year did you think was the peak of the furry?
We like innovation on Robot Wars. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear
It
it
is
for
cat
Mantis!
versus dog final, yeah.
So,
I don't think I know who Paul Sykes is.
Cat 3 against Bulldog Breed. How do you think that fight went for you? You got the decision, but no fireworks.
No, we were kept hitting them, but they're a very good robot, very tough, so we obviously just didn't get anything vital. But the axe seems to be working okay, we're quite pleased with it.
Well, the axe is working, but it's not penetrating much.
It's not.
I did see that video, yes.
Caught up with the robot.
Which one of us was
on the
which?
side, yeah, but we need them to self-right if we get turned over, so it's kind of an evil we can't
they,
do
Harry?
without.
How do you reckon you're going to take on Bulldog Breed? What's the plan?
Oh, I don't know. I think we must have used up all our 9 lives by now.
In
Are you
what capacity?
You're confident?
They're a great robot. We just keep going till someone stops us, so, you know, we'll give it our best.
I think we might take flying lessons.
Just make sure you put a parachute on that robot so it comes down gently.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Thanks,
great robot,
Craig, yeah.
great team. Let's hear it for Cat 3.
The first furry publication, Rootsy, was printed in
For
1976.
some real fireworks when Cat 3 go up against Bulldog Breed in the heat final.
It's
a
raining
special
cats
copy
and
of
dogs
the
after the break,
furries.
the heat final. Something to get your claws into. Bulldog Breed against Cat 3. No tummy tickling here. The sparks will fly, and our pet basket only has room for one.
The word furry was coined around 1980.
Welcome back. 2 robots remain. Bulldog Breed winning through to the heat final against Hard. They weren't hard enough. And Cat 3 getting their claws into Mantis, never really letting go.
Do we think Cat won that one? Was that a bad decision?
Back to Robot Wars, and if we're sweating, it's because tonight
Oh, that is
the
a shame,
war zone's
Barry.
been on fire, and we're now preparing for what should be
Yeah, lest we
amazing heat
forget.
final.
The number 12 seeds Bulldog Breed there. Some might say they're lucky still to be in this competition after the earlier controversy.
At my feet you see the might of Bulldog Breed. How are we feeling?
Not nervous at all at the moment. Pretty confident.
Pretty confident?
Give you some air miles.
No fear, it says on the back of the robot. Have we
does
got
say
no fear
no
in the
fear.
pits?
No fear in the pits at all. We've been there before. We've had the fear, tried that, didn't like it, so we don't have that anymore.
Axe lady.
Davey
George,
Bot Smith's very good.
where are you going to be aiming that axe?
Well, I think I might try and go for the aerials. Because they're on the back, you see. If we get round the back, I'm going to go
You
for
should
the
still be
aerials.
here,
'cause I think if you
yeah.
take those out,
Okay, yeah.
it'll just go.
Everyone,
down, yeah.
please
It'll
look
just
out
come to a
for.
little grinding halt.
CO2! KO! TTFN! Touchdown for now!
Who'll taste victory, and who
Was
will
it?
bite the dust?
Hang on. Shocking welding. Let's just have this again.
Axe lady.
Yes.
Spiffing, he'd call that foreign
Where are you
muck.
going to be aiming that axe?
Well, I think I might try and go for the aerials. Because they're on the back, you see. If we get round the back, I'm going to go for the aerials. I
Those
think if you
fighters.
take those out, it'll just go.
Goes down.
Yeah, it'll just come to a little grinding halt. But you know.
Won't be barking very loud.
No, he won't. He won't. No.
So they were
So the
talking about
question
aerials.
is, who'll taste victory, and who will bite the dust? Get ready. This is the heat final!
Bulldog breed.
Fighting in their third heat finals.
Sorry, the
They've never won a heat final, though, Tony and Robert Summerfield. The number 12 seeds.
Cap 3.
Fighting in its second heat final. Also has never gone further. Keith, George, Julian Williams.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the House Robots. 𝔸𝕠𝕠𝕕. First time we've seen him tonight. And Cassius Crone.
3, 2.
Do you think the British Bulldog robot is a male? Or do you think they talk about it with female pronouns like it's a boat?
Against Cat 3's
Hello, Dan.
axe.
It's not going too bad, actually. This has been a...
Trying to get the flipper underneath Cat 3. Other
got a
robots have
Brexit
tried
bar
that
here.
in the past.
This is the final, Dan. It's cat versus dog.
It has a low ground clearance to the front, although it's slightly susceptible to the side. Oh, that's a good attack.
Oh,
by
right
Cat
in the
3.
face.
That's one in the eye for the Bulldog. Now, can they growl back? Bulldog flips Cat 3 on its side and
oh, the axe has gone all weird.
George, Julian and Keith Williams
Oh, no,
have gone
back, we're back.
self-right with a little bit of help, it has to be said, from the Bulldog. Not cat and mouse, but something similar out there as they test each other out. And the pit descends. This for a place in the series semi-finals. And big cash at stake this time in Robot Wars for the eventual champions.
No, often what it is going on, it is often hard to separate. They're not talking about the robot, they're always talking about the team, which tends to contain a
There we
man.
can see Tony Summerfield that controls a Bulldog breed, and again a great flip. Certainly the more aggressive of the two here, the dog. The cat, feline, athletic. But at the moment,
Oh dear,
submissive.
it's not looking good, is it?
And I don't think they're going to... Self-right from there, but they have done.
It's nice how it popped Kill-A-Lot on the head, doesn't it?
Who, with all the reflexes of a
just-
dodo, has only just realised.
It's just
to be
not a
honest,
very good robot, is it,
Cat 3
Cat?
and Bulldog breed together. They're grimacing as they look out. They know Cat 3 has a lot of work to do. On points, Bulldog breed must be ahead. Cat 3's got to come for the big finish, but Bulldog breed is underneath. If they can push it to the arena sidewall, Cat 3 could go. They could go. Not enough FF flippability factor from Bulldog breed. Cat 3. It is a cat with 153 lives. Comes down
Oh,
and the
that was a
sparks
big,
fly.
yeah, that was a big shot.
As Cat
He's not
3
doing
brought
anything,
the
is
axe
it?
down, right on the armament of Bulldog breed. You saw the sparks fly away. Very good heat final. It is a bitter duel which will go to a judge's decision. Nip and tuck between the cat and the dog. Who would rule the roost back at home? Who will rule the roost in the arena? The judges decide.
Everyone's saying
cat or the
FF.
dog?
But everyone was saying man tits. So, you know.
Let's see where the points were scored. Cat 3 with an assault from the weaponry. Missing. Bad marks. Bulldog breed with a thrust and a flip. Scoring all the while. Another one. Cat 3 self-righting. Dodging. Attacking. Good stroke.
Very
closest.
What does that mean?
Is it a nice paint job there, Mark?
It is, and it hasn't been disturbed too much. We couldn't tell whether the holes had been really deep or whether they were just little sort of pinpricks. So
Why does it
it's clear
matter,
that there hasn't
Martin?
been much damage to Bulldog breed.
Judges have made a decision. You know the criteria: style, control, aggression, and damage. Now they've been down there looking at the robots, arguing with Miss Jane Middlemiss, and they've come to a decision. They've gone for Bulldog breed.
Yeah, but they'd obviously won, hadn't they? Didn't need to go and check.
For damage, and the axe really didn't really do any.
Was it not good?
No.
We couldn't really crank the pressure up much more, so...
And it's a titanium shell,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah,
So
we made some nice sparks.
great
but-
sparks
Yeah.
flying off it, great sparks.
But no dents.
In the battle between cats and dogs, dogs generally win anyway, don't they?
they've got the bulk.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear
No,
it for Cat
no,
3.
Dan, no. I'm not sure there's ever been a good axe one, really.
We knew they'd improved tremendously. And,
Yeah, sometimes they do against like really the ones that have got in the earlier series when they had very weak armor.
And he could have messed up really easy. So we tweaked the gyro to give us a bit more jinking left and right to dodge and weave a bit.
Bob and weave, duck and dive.
Duck and dive, bob and weave, yeah. And we thought that might have been it when we got him on top of Killer. Like we thought that was 2 with 1 stone, but it didn't turn out that way.
Ladies and gentlemen, great competitors,
Tier list
excellent
of
robot.
robot
Let's hear it for Bulldog Breed.
I don't know what the best weapon is.
Well, they were cats and dogs with metal paws, but the dog had its dinner on Robot Wars. Bye-bye. Well, they were cats and dogs with metal paws, but the dog had its dinner on Robot Wars. Bye-bye. Metal paws. Well, they were cats and dogs with metal paws, but the dog had its dinner on Robot Wars. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Brian. Spinning drum.
Coming in on XT, the number 10 seeds Behemoth, big and
Yeah,
mighty.
the MP.
But will there be a nip in the tail of the next saga to spin through the airwaves to a TV near you?
No, I reckon there's been worse spin about it. I reckon there's been things that haven't even been sharp.
Bulldog Breed!
Okay, there we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Craig. Okay, lovely. Thanks, Craig. Some good robots there. It's a shame the Brexit one won, but you know you can't have everything, can you? You can't always have the good guys winning. And in that one, the good guys were with the sort of the furry team, which I guess is better. What's the bingo card? There. Oh, actually, T-Rex was an awful pun. T-Rex was an awful pun. But not so well, not a million miles away from a line. I guess if we were to be if we were to say that Bulldog Breed, although they didn't really say something racist, they could, you know, it sort of is, and then they made that bullshit claim about putting a net in there, that would have been a line, wouldn't it? But I don't know. I think those are a bit of a leap. Okay. Let's take a quick break. And then we'll come back and we'll watch something else. And I think we're going to go and see what Ahmed Zappa's up to in Robotica. Hopefully still pretty high energy. Yeah, it's divisive Robotica. Zappa. Yeah, okay, right. We'll be back in a minute. We'll go and see what he's up to. Right, okay. Get yourselves a drink. Refresh yourselves. You listened to a podcast with Andy Daly talking about Bonanza with Moo Unit Zappa last week. Did they talk much about Ahmed? Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Then we'll watch some Robotica. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, we'll slowly sort of fade away. That's a shame. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I'm here. I'm back. Cowbunga. Right. I'm back. Got a famous trademark hat on. Let's watch some Robotica. Okay. So this is a show that was, I don't know when I'm not sure exactly when it was made. It was shown on UK TV before that series of Robot Wars on Channel 5, I think. Okay, let's get to it. Oh, ignore that. Ignore that. Here we go. Oh no, you can't hear what they're saying. You can't hear what they're saying. This is a disaster. But I've fixed it now. There we go. Right, hope everyone's enjoying the robots. And I hope that doesn't come to a crashing halt now. So this is an American show. It must be from the early 2000s. I don't know exactly when it was made.
Welcome to Robotica, a true test of robotic competition. I'm Ahmet Zappa, and with me, as always, is the ravishing, the darling of the bandouche, Tanika Ray.
Why, thank you, Ahmet. Tonight,
Thanks,
our microchip-minded competitors will square off an event so hazardous, RoboCop would charge us with circuitry endangerment.
First up, the Speedway. Figure-8 race that puts their speed and agility to the test.
I did say a thing about that,
It's the
Spiffy,
maze,
yeah.
a nasty obstacle course where maneuverability is key. Next, it's the Gauntlet, a drag race where power prevails. In between each competition, our builders will have time to fix or modify the machine for the next event. The two backs with the most points at the end of the three events will get it on in a gladiator-style fight to the finish. That's right, our
Is Cowabunga from the Simpsons? I suppose Bart says Cowabunga, doesn't he?
We'll go on to the fight to the finish, where the last robot standing will be the victorious one. Before we meet our competitors, let's check in with the ever-popular Tanya Mann.
Thanks, Ahmet! You guys are looking amazing today! You ready? Woo! All right, the robots are looking great, and they are ready to battle.
Okay, let's meet our competitors. Representing the red team from Somerset, New Jersey, Andrew Lindsay.
I'm from the Somerset.
Andrew's an industrial engineer who's been fighting robots competitively
Hello,
since
my
1996.
Sorry, I've just spilled. Well, I didn't spill. My can of 0% Guinness foamed up.
Let's meet their machine.
I just had to deal with that.
From the depths of destruction, he has no fear of obstructions. If you want to live to see another day, stay out of the way of Ramforce.
Oh, look at this guy.
Ramforce weighing in at 208 pounds.
ℕ𝕚𝕘𝙙.
His weapon is an aluminum
this is
and its
Robotica.
design feature, bulletproof 1 1/4 inch Lexan armor.
Jason Alexander plays the titular Duckman.
Steel spike, and when he warns you to look, don't touch. You better listen to the commands of hands on.
Oh no, it's a cop.
Hands off.
The
weighing
cops
in
are
at
here.
203 pounds. His weapon,
Everyone
a
stop being illegal.
and his design feature, flashing police lights.
A great design feature.
Oh yes, the first event is the Speedway. Now, each robot will race in opposite directions around a figure-8 track. Every lap is worth 10 points. Now, as the robots cross paths, they're allowed to engage in a little bot-to-bot combat. You can't believe it when you see it.
Tim Curry plays Duckman's nemesis
or the robot to
in
complete the
Chicken.
most laps in 2 minutes wins. And that's an extra 20 points. Okay, challengers, start your motors. Robotica!
Now, this show isn't very dynamic, but I think there are things to enjoy about it. I think you get rewards, you get out of it what you put in.
Get a good start out of the gate as they race around the track. Yeah. Force contact, slight little hit. You won't beat me. Ram Force marches on.
Right, so it's called hands off, and off is in caps.
Hands off, almost sending him out of bounds. Sweet. He picked up his first lap. Oh, hits him again. Hands off. Ouch. Ooh, crashes into the rail there. He regains his composure and forges on. Hands off right into the rail. Ram Force continues around the track, picking up lap number 2.
What did Ram Force say its weapon was?
Hands off, hit Ram Force. Good job.
Didn't really help
Hands
to
off
hear
gets
it,
on
did
the
it?
board with 1 lap. Ram Force picks up lap number 3. Ram Force just riding around the speedway, no problem.
Well,
Good
hands
drive.
off has got that helicopter blade. I don't think it's ever going to do any damage.
Hands off. Ram Force puts number 4 on the board. Hands off scores number 2, and oh yeah, Ram Force just slashes it.
Is that right?
Right to the rails.
Yeah.
5 for Ram Force.
Just in the name, right? Before you even get into how the robot's been made.
Racer, get off my course, he's saying. Hands up, a little disoriented. What's my
Or their
name?
decision to
What's
sort
my
of drive around the track forwards and backwards.
Ram Force just slipping in the lap of luxury, puts number 6 on the board. There's a miss, hands off, not so brave this time, keeping his hands-off approach.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh yeah, baby, can't keep his head off Ram Force this time. Ram Force's driver, Andrew Lindsay, looks good, baby.
Do we think Andrew Lindsay looks good? Pops love to shout weird,
Ram Force
yeah.
grabbing lap number 7. And there's the button. Ram Force cruises to victory. Ram Force dominates the speedway, going around 7 times and picking up 20 bonus
well
points,
done.
giving him a score of 90. Hands off gets 2 laps, earning him 20.
Yeah, well done.
And the winner is Ram Force. Smooth driving. Let's go down to the floor where Tanya and
Smooth
Tanika
driving.
are standing by.
Hey, Ram Force, Andrew, that was very, very impressive. You guys did 7 laps, and it was smooth as silk.
We were hoping for 8, but he got in our
Don't
way at the end
gender
there.
the robots.
Yeah, it looked like you were trying to
No,
avoid him a little bit, but
that's
only
fair.
defensively did you ram him. You definitely lived up to your name.
Our strategy actually was to avoid him as much as possible, just try and score all eight laps, but looked like at the end he realized we were head on points and he decided to get in our way.
It was very cool how he could turn positions and go backwards and kind of spin out of trouble. How did you guys design that?
Four-wheel robots have a tendency to be real hard in the corners to turn. So what we did is we
Right.
came up with this right here.
Oh.
And this is our little, we put these on the front end, made it a 2-wheel robot and handled real well around the corners.
Cool.
Handled like a Ferrari, so.
Okay,
It's
you know
like
what's
a
really impressive is you
Ferrari.
guys actually built this racetrack at home, I hear, in order to practice.
Yeah, we cleared out the shop floor and we got out chalk and tape and everything, and we masked up a full-scale mock-up of the track. in
Wow,
our
you
shop
guys aren't playing around.
Spent an afternoon running laps.
Preparation definitely pays off,
Yeah.
and I am so impressed. I can't wait to see you guys in the maze.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh no, LRPD had a rough time. What does LRPD stand for anyway?
Stands for Lightwave Robotics Police Department.
Yeah.
My brother's a police officer back home, and we thought it looked pretty cool.
So I noticed that
Oh,
first
that's
you
so
guys were having a little bit of a
pathetic,
hard
isn't
time
it?
steering him,
His
and then you're trying to
brother's a
stay away from the other
policeman.
robot, and then all of a sudden you looked like you were trying to fight back near the end there. What was your strategy?
We knew
He's
the
not even in
racetrack
the
was
police. He
a
just
weak
knows.
spot,
He's,
so once we
he
fell
just
behind,
knows. He
we
just sees the
figured we're trying
policeman
to
at
keep them from
Christmas.
getting many more points, so trying to block them from completing too many laps. And I
Yeah.
think it might have worked.
Well, here we go. On to the maze. I wish you guys the best of luck.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, it's time to meet our next competitors. Representing the silver team from Port Townsend, Washington, John Skidmore. John's a computer technician and
He's
amateur
John
remote
Skidmore.
control expert.
Well, it's his hat.
And from the Solid Gold team, his challenger from Urbana, Illinois, Mario Zajac. He's a graduate engineering student. Now
Mario.
entering the arena, representing the silver team, this high-powered caveman will club his victims out of commission. Be careful what you wish for when you open up Pandora's box.
This one's good.
Pandora's box.
Pandora's
weighing in
box.
at 181 pounds. His weapon, a rubber-coated
Okay,
bumper.
motivating.
And
Is a
his design
rubber-coated
feature,
bumper a
armor
weapon?
made from a kitchen sink.
And his opponent from the gold team, he can shoot flames like a rocket. He tightens his bolts with a socket, and his favorite ice cream is vanilla with sprocket. Don't get too close to solar flare.
The poem ran out of Oh, it's got fire!
Solar Flare, weighing in at 151 pounds. His weapon, a flamethrower. And his design feature, a custom-built control system.
Okay, you know the deal. Most laps in 2 minutes takes it, and
got a
nothing will come
flamethrower.
off the track. Well, I highly encourage that. 10 points per lap and an additional 20 for the victor. May the best bot win. Okay, it's time to put the pedal to your metal. Let's do it, baby!
Yeah, love. What he's saying about him is all the controls are inside the robot. And this one, it can do left and right.
Barely. All right, both bots getting a slow start. Solar Flare taking his sweet time getting around that curve. Solar Flare
They're not going that much slower than some of the other robots. Okay, use your fire, surely. Where's the fire?
Pandora's bot getting a little air. Woo, something dislodged from Pandora's bot. Pandora's bot taking in the sights. Solar Flare tries to get back on track. Both bots not having an easy go. Solar Flare picked up his first lap. Oh, he just guns for Pandora's bot there. A little kiss. Pandora's bot puts his first lap on the board.
Why have they made the wheels
Solar
like
Flare
that?
turns a corner.
Just for style, I think.
Mind with the rail. Here's Solar Flare's Mario Zajac working the controls. So both bots meet in the middle. Mix it up. Solar Flare getting tied up on the Big Daddy wheel. Still
Big
tied.
Daddy
One lap
wheel.
apiece. It's anybody's race.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be pretty scary.
These bots certainly take the speed.
Big Daddy
out of the
wheel.
speed.
Easy, yeah.
Pandora's bot can't get those wheels in the right direction.
No
as
daddy
Solar Flare
wheel,
sneaks
more like.
by, getting lap number 2.
Is it like a is that supposed to be like a fire helmet?
Well, looky here. Pandora's bot ties it up at 2. Solar Flare makes a turn as Pandora's bot follows suit. Someone's got to break this tie. Solar Flare with some fancy footwork there. Pandora's bot catches the wheel on the rail. Solar Flare ahead with lap number 3. 10 seconds left. Can Pandora's bot tie it up?
Does it have style, Adamantium?
Here we go.
I certainly accept your point about not having substance.
There's the buzzer. The battle of the slowpokes is over. It's Solar Flare.
Solar Flare takes it.
Solar Flare's 3 laps and 20 bonus points win him the Speedway with a total of 50, while Pandora's bot takes 2 trips around the track for 20 points. And the winner is Solar Flare. All right, let's go down to the floor when Tanya and Tanika are standing by.
All right, Solar Flare, you are the winner. It was a little
Hello, Rose.
lethargic. What happened?
Well, our control system is not the standard RC control system. We made our own, so we're a little worrisome
Mate,
about it.
I think this is a trick. This is a problem. I think it's my
Hey,
fault.
I heard you praying before the
Just
race.
because
Please
one
work,
thing
please
was
work, please
shit,
work.
it doesn't.
Okay,
That
what do you
doesn't
think
make
about your
another
matchup
thing
over there
not
with
shit.
Pandora?
Well, they're a great team. They're a great team to work with, and I think they have a nice robot.
It is very
we
early
were thinking we
2000s.
were stronger, so we believe we could probably take them on.
Yeah,
but-
I saw you saw a little weak spot and you went for it.
That's right. Their headlights.
Yeah, you did. What are you going to do in the next round for the maze? You have to make any modifications in the pit?
We're just going to go with what we have right now.
You're pretty confident with
Yeah,
Solar Flare the way it is?
the high clearance right now we have a ramp extension that we'll put on for later.
Okay, right on. Well, we can't wait to see it. Congratulations,
Right on.
and we'll see you in the maze.
Why is no one asked why I didn't do
Pandora
any
had a little bit
fire?
of a tough time at first. He had a slow, steady start, and then when Solar Flare came and hit you, what fell off?
Oh, those were the headlights.
Oh, so
They're
that's okay.
Bumper-mounted headlights. Yeah, they're expendable.
Yeah, so it didn't have too much to do with the functioning of Pandora.
Actually, I think it created a road hazard that may have served us in slowing Solar Flare down a
I
little bit.
saw
so.
that Solar Flare did a little few spins around, huh?
Yeah, and so I didn't have a problem running over him, so.
Well, how do you think Pandora,
You like
with
that
the big
guy?
wheels, how do you think that he's going to hold up in the maze in the next competition?
I look forward to the speed bumps.
Okay. Well, I wish you good luck. You have 2 more rounds of competition. So we got some great stuff ahead of us, and
It's little minor is somehow
Yeah,
extremely
looking forward to
90s.
After the first competition, Ramp Force leads hands off 90-20, and Pandora's bot trails Solar Flare 20-50. Let's go down to the pits where our builders are readying their machines for the maze. Ramp Force tore up the speedway, but it looks like hands up.
Anyone want
may
to
have
try
been a little carrying up on his own.
www.teamdelta.com?
Yeah, we got a little battle damage here.
irrelevant. It's cosmetic.
Yeah.
Cosmetic. Nothing structural, bro.
Nothing structural.
Okay, while they complete their modifications for the maze, let's find out
That is
more
what he
about
said,
Andrew
was it?
Lindsay and Tony Alternator, otherwise known as Team Force.
Tony Alternator.
Team Force. The name says it all.
Don't compromise. Don't use secondary parts. Keep it simple and just use a lot of power.
Andrew Lindsay and Tony Alternator share a vision, but these guys haven't known each other long. They hooked up in an internet forum and were soon daring each other to create Robotica's baddest bot.
What forum do you reckon it was?
This has been a very online project, and it's worked beautifully.
And you can do all the drawings on the computer. I can send it to
Sorry,
Andrew.
who said this was all style, no substance? Look at this shot.
This has been a very...
You guys haven't known each other long. They hooked up in an internet forum and were soon daring each other to create Robotica's baddest bot over the internet.
This has been a very online project, and it's worked beautifully.
And you can do all the drawings on the computer. I can send it to Andrew. He can look it over.
Both agreed the plan for their Uberbot, Ramforce, should be simple and powerful.
The most important part of our robot is traction and control.
Ramforce came to life in Tony's machine shop in Buffalo, New York. The bot was nearly complete when Andrew drove over 700 miles from New Jersey to meet Tony face to face.
Shit.
Hey, Andrew. Tony Alternator. Welcome to Team Force.
Okay, let's go build a robot. Every one of these solder joints has to be hand soldered and has to be perfect.
We have 10 pounds of batteries on board, and we have a little box, and we call it Mr. Fusion.
Yeah,
Mr. It generates so much power for us.
Then it was time to find out if Mr. Fusion had the guts to push Ramforce around.
Wait, We are in the zone. Got the right amount of power, got the right amount of batteries. Need more
I don't mean to keep rewinding. But the bit where
And
he
we
sat
have
on
a
the
little
robot's
box,
very
we call it
funny.
Mr. Fusion, because it generates so much power for us.
Mr. Fusion.
Then it was time to find out if Mr. Fusion had the guts to push Ramforce around.
We are in the zone. Got the right amount of power, got the right amount of batteries. Need more traction, but we're going to work on that.
Ramforce's creators took a decidedly unconventional approach to weapons.
The robot itself is a weapon. We have thick armor. Nobody's weapons are going to be able to hurt us.
There's nobody that's going to even touch us with that unless you're carrying a gun on your robot.
Paranoid? Maybe. Confident?
I hope
Absolutely.
so. I hope so. I hope they met on
This
the
Lexan
the
armor
outfits
stood
are how
up
they
to some
met.
extreme testing.
Oh, they have got a
As you
gun.
can see, it barely scratched it. Just made a little dent in it. Oh, you robots, look out.
Whether it's mere
Yeah, all you
bravado
robots
or
look
cold
out.
competence,
We've got a
Team
gun.
Force's stance is almost as tough as their Lexan armor.
There's no room on my mantle for a second place trophy.
We're going all the way.
that's a shame.
We're going to crush them. We're going to take this competition.
No prisoners.
No prisoners. No mercy.
All right, Andrew, that match was pretty good. Huh?
Yeah, it should have been better. You know, I was actually disappointed because in the lap times in practice, we were able to do 8 laps in 2 minutes.
Oh, I don't
no
like
problem.
these dogs.
We would have done 8 laps
Yeah, I
in 2
don't
minutes,
know
but
what
they
to
realized
do.
they were
They've
behind
got
on
like a
points, they
little
just started getting in our way
secret
every
commune in the
The
wherever
guys
they
from
were.
the hands-off team don't seem too impressed with Ramforce's armor.
See those two big holes we put in? We really put them pretty good in that Lexan. Lexan's tough.
It's not spike-proof, but it is bulletproof, I guess.
But we got all that stuff in here too, so we're pretty well protected.
As hands-off is prepared for the maze, let's learn a little more about his builders, brothers Chris and Greg Hanold.
Oh, good.
Welcome to Linwood Township, North Carolina.
Yeah, it's
a
shitty
rural
dead.
setting with rolling hills,
Remember being about it?
chickens,
They met on the internet.
billy goats, and killer robots.
The name of the robot is called Hands Off, and whenever you see the main weapon spinning around on top, you'll know why. When you stick your hand on there, you're gonna lose it, so you keep your hand off of it.
For Chris Hanold, a computer consultant, Robotica is a chance for him to revert to the days of his youth. Days spent in his father's garage breaking things and putting them back together. He's even enlisted the aid of his childhood partner in crime, his brother Greg, who's a local police officer. Their design process begins literally on the floor of their father's garage.
We took the measurements.
Oh, sorry, the Clock brother is on the team. He didn't really say, he didn't really make that clear.
The actual pieces in before we started welding up the frame.
Their plan was working well until they went to weigh their killer contraption.
We had a real big obstacle in the build and
Oh, hi,
everything.
Harry.
We didn't know it, but we
Watching
were 34
Robotica
pounds
now.
overweight.
There's a cop
as it
robot.
sat. We lost 60 pounds over a weekend. We chopped off
They were too good at the
about
stuff
6
on
inches
the
of the
hands,
front
right?
end. Moved that spike in some, shortened the blade some, drilled holes in about all the real heavy metal.
While Hands Off is now below the 210-pound weight limit, the last-second effort to drop weight prevented them from practicing their driving skills.
He's inexperienced, and I have no experience.
We really need more practice on that. That's the biggest problem we got, is driving.
With a maxed-out bot and gusto galore, Chris and Greg handled are ready
Have they
to
got
rumble
gusto
Robotica
galore?
style. Will it be enough to bring bot-bashing gold home to North Carolina? Let's hope Hands Off has a few tricks up his sleeve for the maze, because the very impressive Ramp Force is here to play. The scores as they stand, Ramp Force 90, Hands Off 20. Okay, it's time for competition number 2, the maze. It's a nasty labyrinth with a bad disposition. All you gotta do is make it to the middle of the maze. You think you want to do that? I think you should. Here's how it breaks down. First, you'll have to ride the ramp. You make it past that, then you're on your way. Oh, but then watch out, because the sinister six-sider puts the block in roadblock. Then it's onto a pair of paddles that make a very powerful point. That's right, little spike paddles. They can hurt your robot. Next, they'll have to face some tough terrain where most of the bots, well, they
I'm not really sure what he needs a desk for at all.
After that, it's the guillotine. Enough said. And finally, forecast calls for some serious showers. This could easily flood your fuselage, and then, oh, you're going to be a loser. But if you make it to the finish line, we'll give you an extra 25 bonus points. Now entering the arena, ladies and gentlemen, representing the red team, Ramp Force!
That's true.
And his opponent for the blue team, Hands Off. Don't touch me, Hands Off.
Yeah, good point,
It's
Larry.
time to tear up some titanium. Let's do this, my little baby androids. Robotica.
Robots ready.
Ramp Force takes the ramp.
Yeah, Mulba in the chat if
Hands Off goes up. Oh.
my little baby androids.
Ramp Force not taking any prisoners. Plows through both paddles.
He's got energy, hasn't he, Harry?
He's
got a lot of enthusiasm.
Neither does his driver, Chris Hammond. Ramp Force almost getting engraved by the guillotine there. Makes it over the speed bump.
Oh, they've smashed it, haven't they?
Oh, come on.
Oh, no, they haven't.
Oh, Hands Off.
Oh, Hands Off.
Still stuck on the ramp. Not going in.
Is this right at the beginning? The ramp's the first thing, right?
Ramp Force, who started out so promising, completely baffled on the grade, repositions himself.
But to be fair, I looked at this in a previous episode. I can't believe they've not. Aren't they the team that have been like making a model of everything?
Ramp Force makes it up the
Oh,
ramp.
they have.
Oh, he takes the maze! Yeah, baby!
Yeah, he's just having fun on the television.
It's Ramp
Exactly.
Force powering through all the obstacles and picking up the 25-point bonus, giving him a score of 100, while Hands Off, stuck in the ramp, gets 0. Oh, yes! The winner is Ramp Force. I love Ramp Force. And let's get some post-performance commentary from two sexy ladies, Tanya and Tanika.
Ramp Force, that was absolutely amazing. That was one of the fastest times we've had. I was a little concerned because you guys are so big. Did you guys think that was going to be difficult to make
We
it
never thought that was going to be a major problem because our robot just slides along the walls if we hit them, so we can't get hung up. The one thing that scared us there was the grating. Our front edge was getting caught on the grating, so we got to do something about that, fix that for the next time.
So in the pit, you guys made a couple modifications. Was it for the waterfall? What did you do?
Yes, we put on our wheel covers and we sealed everything with duct tape so no water can get in.
Well, that was very impressive. You almost got hit by the guillotine, but you moved out the way just in the nick of time.
Yeah, I started to drive forward and I got stuck on the speed ramp, and I realized the guillotine was going to hit me, so I backed up, waited for it to come down, and then I jumped over the speed ramp with speed.
Why? If the guillotine hit you, are you scared it would have done major damage?
Nah, probably wouldn't have hurt us, but you know,
No.
better just to avoid the scratches and dents.
Exactly. Well, congratulations, Ramp Force. That was another impressive win.
It is
Win the
unfortunate,
gauntlet.
isn't it, Harry?
Oh, I know Hands Off had another tough round of competition. Now, Hands Off is otherwise known as LRPD, right?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, pretty good start. And then you started to
wasn't
go up the ramp, and then
We got off to the side, lost control, the front wheel got off the ramp, had to back down a couple of times, could never get it straightened out. until the buzzer rang, and we went ahead and went through.
So you weren't anticipating that at all to happen?
Not at all. We figured we'd get up that ramp pretty easy.
Okay, well, good luck in the next round. Thanks.
Solar Flare and Pandora's Bot are down in the pits. Let's see what their
Hey,
builders
this one's
are
got
doing
fire.
to prepare for the maze. Looks like Pandora's Bot
No,
is
he's
doing a little
keeping that
armor
on.
repair there.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to make the armor stay attached better down here, because this one stupid little set screw isn't gonna be enough if we get rammed like that again. So,
is it gonna hold physically?
Oh yeah. In fact, I was just thinking, if we put one more over here and one more over here, that would hold it much better in the front.
John is putting his time in the pits to good use. So while he secures that armor, let's learn a little more about the robot that's got it all, even the kitchen sink. John Skidmore is a man who loves a challenge. An Air Force electronics specialist, he now works as a church office manager in Port Townsend, Washington.
Sure.
Though savvy with circuits, John had never built a bot
Can we just have a quick look at his
works
screensaver
as a
again?
church office manager in Port Townsend sink. John Skidmore is a man who loves a challenge. An Air Force electronics specialist, he now works as a church office...
Jesus, screen saves. It was John Skidmore, I think, inventor. John Pete Pick, where I'm the where I'm Pete's screensaver. I think so, Harry. I think maybe. It's such a messy office as well.
Manager in Port Townsend, Washington. Though savvy with circuits, John had never built a bot before until Robotica called.
It could be a Pobot, yeah. That would be a Pobot because it's on the screen.
Initially, I said,
or just
oh,
Pete
great,
Dora's
cool,
bot.
Easy. Then about last Thursday, I said, oh my God, what have I gotten myself into?
John quickly set
Or
up
just
shop in the
Pete
basement of the church
Skidmore.
parsonage. The question, how to start.
The big challenge is I didn't have a blueprint or a diagram or a book I could go get off the shelf. I had to fabricate things from scratch or scavenge parts.
And it was during a trip to a local junkyard
It
that
does a
John
bit, doesn't it,
had an
Christopher?
epiphany.
What the hello?
And I was trying to think of something to make a clamshell design.
Yeah, that was a
I
good
looked
sign,
over
wasn't
and
it?
there was
I
a
don't want to keep
double
pausing on
sink
every
stainless-
frame,
I
but
had- or a
there is.
into.
That's what I mean. There's a lot to enjoy about this show. I mean, it's not what they've meant for you to
Initially,
enjoy.
I said,
And that one just says
oh,
church
great, cool,
office.
this will be easy. Then about last Thursday, I said, oh my God, what have I gotten myself into?
John quickly set up shop in the basement of the church parsonage. The question, how to start.
The big challenge is
Are you supposed
I
to
didn't
use
have a
the
blueprint or a
parsonage to build a
diagram or
killer
a book I could go
robot?
get off the shelf. I had to fabricate things from
Is there
scratch.
anything
or-
about that in the book? There you go. DNDH in the chat. If you don't want people to dump here.
Scavenge part.
And it was during a trip to a local junkyard that John had an epiphany.
And I was trying to think of something to make a clamshell design. And I looked over and there was a double sink stainless steel
Does
unit.
anyone want a Pete pick
And
that's called Do Not Pump Here?
stainless steel's pretty
And
tough.
it's
Tough,
just someone
and
stopping
time to
Freddy from
rise
performing.
to the challenge.
I need protection too. I work good in a pinch when it comes to coming up with an idea to save the day at the end. It's the old MacGyver / A-Team enthusiasm where
Someone play called
it has to be
Electric
done,
Rosary Box,
so,
but due to funding
chewing
cuts, the
gum
community
and
church had
baling
to
wires
replace
put
one of
together
the
and make it
nuns
work.
with a
A
robot.
quirky design that John would dub Pandora's Bot started to take shape.
Pandora has two huge wheelchair wheels. The bracket pinion steering off of an old lawn tractor.
Just like
Power
in the
window
Bible.
assembly out of a 1982 Cadillac. The armored skin on top is the two pieces of the stainless steel sink.
With 1 week to go, John was ready to open up Pandora for a test drive.
I'm not the best laid out design, but I feel lucky. I mean, I'm here.
Port Townsend's own MacGyver had come through in the clutch.
Maybe someone might go, hey, that guy built that thing out of junk and he went out there and did pretty good. Maybe someone else will get the same idea and get involved. And you never know, he could be the next Albert Einstein.
John and his teammate Michael Westover better have some more A-Team tricks up their sleeve, because that armor isn't staying put.
Sorry, what's his name? John Skidmore and Michael Westover.
Grind it down or file it down.
Will they battle with that armor? Let's check on Mario Zajac.
Is this the kind of thing Americans are just called?
We're gonna waterproof. We've got some clear
Is
weather
this just the
stripping.
sort
We're
of
gonna lay
names
across our
Americans have?
electronics and try and make this waterproof.
Yeah, maybe
Swing the
Christmas
top
Fry,
back
yeah.
down. We've got to swap out one of the batteries
They seem to have their water problem licked. Swapped out at the last minute our hard casters for some softer wheels, and then we put a half-inch piece of rubber in between. So while they finish sealing their
not time names, or even people's. I'm not saying we don't have stupid names here.
Blast off. Mario Zajac and Aaron Trask are aeronautical engineering students at the University of Illinois.
I would definitely want to be an astronaut. That's my goal. I'm actually going to be working in Johnson Space Center when I graduate with my master's.
Yes, these two are serious rocket scientists, and rocket scientists with a serious edge.
I mean, everybody loves weapons. You get to see a robot that can, smack somebody around and show them who's boss.
And smacking people around is exactly what these Fighting Illini grad students plan to do.
It's up in Champaign,
The robot itself is called Solar Flare. We named it because we have the flamethrower on the front of it. It's primarily aluminum based. We use this extruded aluminum as the entire frame of the car, and we covered it with aluminum plates on the sides and back and the bottom.
Solar Flare was fabricated in U of I's Advanced Digital Systems Lab, a high-tech haven where Mario and Aaron have teamed up on a number of designs, including an air muscle octopod and a robotic glove. Yet as cool as these contraptions are, Solar Flare is still nearest and dearest to their flaming hearts.
It's fun. This has destructive nature in human beings.
But Mario and Aaron aren't just relying on weapons. They took a chance and built some custom-made controllers for Solar Flare's
look like it, didn't they, Harry? Yeah.
The wheels are each driven by a single motor. It's a 24-volt motor. It's pretty high torque. And we built our own custom control system to control that.
Unfortunately, with only a week to go, this custom-built electronic controller causes some last-minute headaches. Its signals seem to be reversed.
Oh, no.
I mean, we were looking here, but we need to look right here to see what the analog voltage is.
With help from the other department personnel, the bot's controller glitch is fixed at the last minute. Mario and Aaron are primed to launch Solar Flare into the Robotica stratosphere.
Oh, yeah,
we hope to make it to the fight.
So these are your guys, Adamati.
Obviously,
right?
that's what
This is your hometown robot.
There, we'd like to light them on fire and then push them over the side of the flaming ball.
Going into the maze, it's Pandora's bot trailing Solar Flare 20-50. But with the score that close this early in the competition, the fight to the finish is still up for grabs. All right, let's go back down to the maze and see what moves Pandora's bot will make in order to even up the score. Now remember, 15 points will be rewarded for each obstacle successfully navigated, and a 25-point bonus
probably what
for
they
the
did,
robot who gets to the center
I don't
first.
know, I'm not.
Now remember, the robot who reaches the center wins, but getting there, well, it's tough, and that's half the fun. Ladies and gentlemen,
and that's
representing
half
the
the
silver
fun. What's
team,
the other half of the
Pandora's
fun,
bot.
Emma?
And his opponent from the gold team, Solar Flare. Watch my eyes! Okay, babies, show us what you got. Let's do it.
Robots
yeah, it
ready.
could be shouting. Could be shouting.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. Crosses
Solar
the
Flare
wall.
having some trouble navigating his way to the ramp.
It's so funny you see those kind of. They've made a little documentary about how much effort and science has gone into making these, and then they cut to it struggling to go up a little ramp.
In this event.
You did say like a duck, yeah.
Solar Flare on his way down.
There we go.
Pandora's bot past the ramp and pushing the box with his wheels. This can't be good for the steering system. And Solar Flare is past the box.
It's past the box.
So is Pandora. Solar Flare is going through the paddles backwards.
Yeah, that's what we're learning, isn't it? Do the big wheels have any advantage at all?
Solar Flare gets bonked by the paddles. The gear
Did get bonked, didn't it? Oh.
He's through. He's made it.
Oh, that's...
The guillotine looks like it's doing a number on Pandora's ribs. It looks like it's gonna be.
There we go.
Solar Flare wins the maze. Yeah, looks like Pandora's bot's coming up. Look, they mix it up. Yes. Team Solar Flare. Ooh, that was close.
That was a tight race.
It was a tight race.
Solar Flare takes it all, plus 25 bonus points, giving him a score of 100, while Pandora's Bot clears 4 obstacles at 15 points a pop, giving him 60. Solar Flare! All right, let's go down to the floor.
All right, Solar Flare winner. You guys, that was amazing. You got off to a little slow start, though. What happened?
Started going up the ramp, then I was having trouble. We slipped off, but we had enough clearance that we could keep on going, and then
I haven't seen the flamethrower used at all. And I guess it would be no use in
this
this
is a new
one.
sort of looking controller. What is this? You guys are working in tandem?
Well, sort of. I just hold the power supply.
Oh, so you're the brains and you're the brawn?
Yes, basically.
So you guys went through the paddles. It looked like you got a little bit of help from the spark.
Yeah, the second one smacked us in the rear and gave us a little few feet of boost.
You needed that, didn't you?
That's like when I claim me and Al brought one more vision together, isn't it?
I think we
were working in tandem.
All right, what about the clearance, though? You guys are kind of low.
Hello, what's up?
Well, we've got about 6 inches of clearance. So.
All right, well, congratulations, Solar Flare. We'll see you in the gauntlet.
Have you been watching Midsummer Murders?
A little bit of a tough time in the competition, but a strong start. And I know that you were worried about the box at first.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be able to move the box very easily, but it moved halfway out of the way, and I bumped it a couple times.
That's right.
Made a big enough hole to get through, and around the turn I went.
What were you feeling when
it did
the
seem
guillotine
like
got you?
I was talking to Dr. Plum
tough wheels. And I thought, okay, I got to get out of there before it comes down on me again. I was hoping it wouldn't stick, you know, it can come down and break.
So what can we expect in the next round of competition?
Kamikaze, I guess.
Okay, well, good luck.
Mighty Mighty, are you aware of this week's Midsummer Murders episode?
Pandora's Bot trailing Solar Flare 80 to 150. The final event in the first
I'll
round
find you the
competition
synopsis
is
in a
the
minute.
gauntlet. 2 bots, 2 tracks, fastest bot wins. This is the event
No,
that
I
love
don't.
the most.
To clarify
Breaking
it,
down
Tiffany, I don't really watch
barriers,
anything with
5 to be
my
exact,
parents,
and the further
but
you
they
go,
watch things
the
and then
tougher
they
get.
will.
We start off with a little window shopping. Once you
They'll have a
shatter
go
this
at
pane
me
of
for
glass,
it,
there's
like
no
I
turning
made
back.
the show.
Then we've taken the liberty of stocking up some canned goods, crash through this mound of metal, and she's a brick house. And then it's on to a stack of concrete stones. Finally, if you thought about playing it safe, well, we've got you covered. Push this 100
My dad was playing at me the other day because Countryfile had too many archive segments in it.
Each obstacle is worth 50
I did mean to
points,
pass
and
that
the winner
point on
will
to Kate,
receive a
actually.
bonus of 25. Now, entering the arena, representing Red Team.
Yeah, there you go. This is this is what's woke about it.
And his opponent from the blue team, hands up. Let her rip. Robotica style, babies.
Hello, Andy. All the puns are
Robots
there.
ready.
Yeah, I'm not.
And Radforce tears in the gauntlet. Hands
Oh, okay,
up.
it's this one. Oh, hands off.
Radforce taking it all with him. Hands up.
Sorry, just to
Still
catch you up, there's a cop robot in this and it's shit.
selection.
Okay, this one is quite strong. It is just taking everything with it.
Hands off. Spike stuck in the rail. Just Radforce in the safe, pounding away. Sorry, hands off.
Oh, hands off.
So close. One more hit. Come on. One more for real this time. Come on. Come on.
Hot brother is gonna cry.
And there it is. Yes. Radforce is going to the fight to the finish. The winner of the gauntlet with 100 points is Radforce, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not sure, Harry.
Radforce clears all 5 barriers at 15 points to smash, plus the additional 25 points for going all the way, giving him a score of 100
try not to think about
points.
what my dad
Hands
thinks,
off,
you
took
know?
a hands-off approach to the gauntlet,
Oh,
clearing
I have got
no
some more
obstacles,
hedgehog footage.
getting
I'll
no
pop it in the Discord
Final
at some
score,
point.
Radforce 290, hands off 20. Radforce is going to the fight to the finish. Let's go down to
Also,
the
a
floor.
carrion cry, I
Radforce,
think.
another win. I'm stunned.
There was a
That
weird bird in the
amazing.
garden.
Did it go exactly as planned?
Yeah, kind
I was trying to catch on
We got
camera.
to the paint cans here that are full of sand, and we spilled some sand on it and got under our wheels, and we lost traction. Otherwise,
didn't look like it.
Otherwise, we'd have moved the safe.
Yeah, maybe for
If we had
Christmas.
been in full traction, the safe would have just been blown out of the way on our first hit.
Okay,
Okay, so you stalled a little bit on the safe. You had to ram it a couple times.
The sand slowed us down a little, but we still got through. We still
It
got
was
through.
still quite impressive. Now, you added something in the pit for this round. What was
We
it?
basically completely redesigned the robot, flipped it upside down, flipped the front and rear, put covers on it, put a front on it, moved the antenna, completely rebuilt it pretty much just for this match.
Sorry,
We've got 3.5 inch
he
ground
flipped it
clearance
upside
now, so
down and
we
moved
wouldn't
the
get
back
stuck
to
on
the
a brick.
front.
We've got a V-shaped plow on the front to push everything out of the way.
Congratulations, that was absolutely amazing. You guys are going to be in the fight to the finish. You going to do anything?
What's he saying?
Oh yeah, we're going to completely redesign the robot again. We built the robot to be modular, so we can completely rearrange it depending on what the challenge is.
Congratulations and good luck in the fight to the finish. Ram Force!
Ram Force takes a trip through the gauntlet, pounding through the cans. Unbelievable. Oh, the bricks. Going at the stones. Look at that. Not even all this excess baggage slowing him down at all. Makes his way to the safe and just pushes it right out of the way. All right, it's time once again for the final event.
Yes, they absolutely Christian Fire. They would, wouldn't they? It is rubbish, isn't it, Harry?
Pandora's Bot.
Okay, how do we think Pandora's Bot's going to do?
And his opponent from the gold team, Solar Flare.
I'll assume, Mighty Fighty, that while some of those events were happening, someone got murdered.
Let's do it, Robotica style.
Well, there is one episode of Midsummer Murders where there isn't a
Robots
murder.
ready.
Solar Flare is through the glass.
I'd like the fire one to win, just because I'd like to see the flamethrower.
Coming through backwards. Solar Flare through the bricks. And the blocks, come on. Pandora
Right, so this
taking
is
on
God
the
versus
can.
Science on this one.
Solar Flare just a save away from the fight to the finish.
So yeah, this might be of interest to the Plums actually. The Pandora's Bot team, so the guy that's got big wheels, he works in a church.
Solar Flare getting some movement out of the safe.
And they showed a clip, and his screensaver was a big picture of Jesus.
Pandora still on the bricks. Solar Flare, so close, so close. Pandora's Bot not even close at all. Solar Flare.
There you go, he's done it.
It's Ram Force and Solar Flare in the fight to the finish. Solar Flare clears all 5 obstacles and gets himself the 25 bonus points for a score of 100,
Yeah.
while Pandora's Bot clears 2 for a score of 30.
Do you think as well,
Pandora's Bot 110,
if it gets
Solar
stuck in
Flare
one place,
250.
it'll burn onto the screen, won't it? And then they'll think it's like the Shroud of Turin.
Now let's go down to the floor.
Hey, Solar Flare, that was very impressive how you muscled your way through that. How did it go for you?
Oh, pretty good, I think. I didn't think we could get through the big block, the big safe, but we did get through that after a few poundings.
Yeah, at one point it looked like you turned around backwards. Were you trying to hit it from the back?
From a far distance, because our control system works better from a distance, so we stayed down at the other end. And so I was losing control over blocks and stuff when I'd pick up a
Some of these big
now,
companies
it
we've
definitely
got to
looks
figure
different from the
out.
last round. You guys added something.
Yeah, we added a ramp, a scoop ramp, so if we
Can they do
hit,
it
the
like
bricks,
10
it wouldn't get
diving
trapped
straight?
underneath it.
That was very smart. You also sliced through a can pretty
Good
easy. It was
question,
pretty
Dr.
sharp.
Fun. Let's have a look when we come back.
Anything you would do differently? Did it go exactly as planned?
Yeah, we won, so.
Why do you seem surprised?
We've had a lot of troubles today with our control system and interference, but
That
pulled
makes
through
the
for
win
us.
even sweeter, doesn't
That's
it?
right, yes.
Anything you have planned special for the
Why
fight to the
is this
finish?
Mike?
Hopefully win.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't know,
got two
we're
sets
coming
of
up against
glasses,
a
I
tough
think.
robot, so.
All right, well, congratulations, and I can't wait to see what you guys have in store for us. Good luck.
That is the most fully spectacled team we've had, because there were 2 guys on 3 pairs of glasses.
Transported into the future. You're watching Robotica. This is the moment we've all been waiting
That's
for.
the first
The
overly
winner of this
spectacled
match
team.
will be the only bot to walk off this 16 by 16 square alive. That's right. 2 bots enter, 1 bot leaves. Our first finalist representing the
Okay,
red
2
team
bots
is
enter, one bot leaves. That reminds me of Ed's Photo. I really need to talk to Dr. Plan about this Would I Lie to You stream.
And his opponent representing the GO team, Solar Flare.
Okay, we're going to get fire.
Finalists, are you ready? Okay.
It's not going to do anything, is it?
Time. Fight to the finish. Robotica, baby! The scorching Solar Flare versus the deadly Ram Force in an all-out battle.
Okay, here we go.
For robot supremacy, and Solar Flare says, "Flame on."
Robots ready.
no turning back
Here we
now.
go.
Solar Flare getting under
Fire,
Ramforce. And again.
Use more
Flame
fire.
not doing much good.
The fire's not doing anything, is it? Make the fire big.
That's Andrew Lindsay, driver of Ramforce. Solar Flare doing a little pushing of his own. Nice.
If it gets the wedge underneath, it'll win.
And a reversal Ramforce turning the tables on Solar Flare.
Oh dear.
Solar Flare being pushed
no, I
around,
think
and
they
Ramforce
got
is
them.
whipped. 30 seconds, and it's going to be so long.
Yeah, it could be arson rectum, yeah.
Oh, Ramforce is ramming Solar Flare from behind. Ooh. Looks like Solar Flare
He made that noise.
Ramforce not letting up. He is merciless.
Oh, I hope they move out the
10
way.
seconds. Team Force.
I hope they
Team
time
Force
it
looking
right.
for a win here. Come on. And there goes the gate. Oh no, all of Ramforce's ramming is worked against him. Solar Flare is wedged in on the rail.
Not going to do much though, is it?
Must destroy. Come on.
Yeah, there we go.
A trail of blazing fire. Ramforce is moving on to the Robotica Championship at the end of the season. Yes! Yes!
Well, Amit enjoyed
The
it.
winner is Ramforce. Let's go down to the floor.
All right, Ramforce, congratulations. You were absolutely unstoppable.
Thank you. Thank you. We did what we...
Yeah! And that's it. Ramming is worked against him. Solar Flare is wedged in on the rail.
Just
come on, Ramforce. Must destroy. Come on. Yes! And that's it. Solar Flare on the end. A trail of blazing fire. Ramforce is moving on to the Robotica Championship at the end of the season. Yes! 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 The winner is Ramforce. Let's go down to the floor.
All right, Ramforce, congratulations. You were absolutely unstoppable.
Thank you. Thank you. We did what we wanted to do.
Wow.
We're pretty happy with the way the robots handled it.
Yeah,
we were
F's
scared
in the
there for a
chat
moment.
for
The first couple
lucky
times we
bad.
went at him, he got underneath us, and our whole strategy in this match was based on getting to the side or behind him, because we knew once we got behind him or to the side of him, he wouldn't be able to turn into us, and we
Right.
could just shove him around at our will.
Well, you drove into him a couple times. You guys weren't sure that you got the job done, huh?
Well, we wanted. He wasn't going anywhere. We just wanted to keep hitting him. You know, maybe hopefully break something inside him. We mashed his wedge up. That was the whole point. When we were ramming him, we mashed his wedge, and
You
that's
were
what did it.
definitely successful.
Yeah.
Now, you added a component in the pit back there. What did you do for this one?
Yes, we mounted on our secret weapon, which is that front hinged ramp. It's just for this. It's got a low scraping blade. It gets flat on the floor.
There you go,
and it's
Matty
got hooks
Patty.
so that the enemy
You
can't
think a
drive
ramp's
over
a
us.
weapon?
Congratulations, you made all the right moves. You're going on to the finals. Right on, Ramforce.
Ramforce giving it the hands off in the speedway. Showing the maze who's boss. Teaching the gauntlet a thing or two. And extinguishing Solar Flare in the fight to the finish.
Next time, two more bots will battle it out as the road to the Ultimate Championship continues. Which wired warrior will advance to the final fight to the finish, you ask? And be the last robot standing?
ask that?
Find out when Robotica returns. That's it for us. I'm Ahmed Zappa, and on behalf of myself and Sadiq Ray and Tanya Memi, goodbye and good luck from Robotica.
Good luck from Robotica.
Well, that's enough heavy metal for one day. We've an hour of pure pop coming up now as 5 counts down this year's top singles and artists as voted by you in the Pepsi Chart People's Choice.
I haven't got.
Don't forget though, you can catch the next installment of Robotica tomorrow morning at the same time, only on 5.
Oh, okay, there's not much that good. I don't think we want Channel 5's pure pop, do we? I can do even better, Harry. Let's take a break. Let's come back. And we're going to watch some Battlebots. It's back to America. The Pete Z Chance People's Choice. Look, it could be, that could be a, I don't know if it would be a Pobot. It could be a Pete pick. Also, for anyone that missed it, here's a picture of Mavis that you'll enjoy. Okay, we'll also watch the trailer to a robot nun play just quickly. Here's 3 Mavises, yeah. Okay, here's the trailer to Electric Rosary. This is a play that Mighty Mighty saw. I don't think those are 3 Mabuses. Just checking it wasn't that long. Oh, shit! I'm not sure, Harry. Well, that's good. Hashtag the robot nun play. That was good. Elect Pete's Rosary. Whoa, Pete. Let's look at those recommendations. Fine. Surely we've fully established that my algorithms are just wrecked. Some sort of resting behind the scenes. This looks like it's a MIDI of Bewitched by 𝔸𝕤𝕤𝕤, which I think I do remember playing on the stream. 10 very special episodes that traumatise 80s kids. The glitch that killed Majora's Mask speedrunning, brackets almost. Something about Minecraft, Pokemon Stadium. Michael Barrymore sings "Rescue Me," and then it's a drain cleaning video that we've seen on my recommendations before. I was shocked when I arrived at this job by Drain Cleaning Australia. Yeah, I've got all my algorithms are ruined now. I think YouTube has divined from my from the content that I'm putting out that I'd be interested in a pipe of shit. I think that's what's happened there. I haven't seen that yet, Giselle. I'll have a look in a minute. There's always a new Lewis Saunderson. He's always popping about. He's always popping about. I'll have a look now. I don't know if I get notifications of Instagram. I never use it. I should use my social media for something, shouldn't I? Not as much spit, only one location. Lovely. I'm not watching Lewis for free. I'll have a look at it in a minute. Okay, let's take a break. Let's come back. Let's watch some Battlebots. Oh, here's Tugboats. Hello, Baldy. Oh, Baldy. I'd forgotten I did this and I haven't tested it. I found there's a new way you can set up alerts. Oh, there's the battle. That comes me up on the scene, doesn't it? Baldy, whenever you gift a sub now on the channel, you should get a custom alert. Because that's the thing I can set up now, is people can have their own individual alerts. But anyway, don't worry about it. I've been on Blue Sky for 18 months now. Just everyone realised you're completely over it. That's a shame. That's a shame. I've not really looked. I've got an account there, but I've not really looked at it.
Hey! Baldy!
There we go. It works.
Hey Baldy, thanks for gifting a sub to I Have Other Interests.
There we go. A custom alert where Baldy gives subs. Also, thanks Baldy for gifting a sub. Right, I'm going to take a break. Come back. We'll watch some Battlebots. Okay. Intro quite slowly down. Welcome back, Cowabunga, etc. Oh yeah, that's fair enough, Harry. Actually, that's fair enough. Sorry, Goblin. Initially, I thought you were talking about the Northern Apocalypse drama threads, but it makes more sense, doesn't it? It would be the social media. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. All right. Thank you, Baldy, for gifting us up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I've goaded you into that by making a custom alert. Feel free to recommend a Pobot if you want. Recommend, suggest, whatever. Okay, let's find some Battlebots. Where did we get up to? Episode 7. Your weakness is well, you're the only one who had the. When I realised you could set that up, it seemed like the obvious. It seemed like the obvious candidate. I'm not sure anyone's got quite such a. No one's got an alert which is just Roddy Piper shouting their name. You know. Okay, let's watch some Battlebots. Oh, sorry, I'm going to just move so I'm in the centre of the screen. There's some amateur streaming there. Okay. Also, Mighty Fighty, if you're there, I think I said this on stream the other day, but I had a conversation with my dad, and I genuinely think that he has got confused about my merch to the point where he doesn't think I have like a proper like store set up for merch. He just thinks I have these 3 hats and I'm physically going to sell these 3 hats and then post it to the person that buys it. So I'd imagine whenever he sees me in any of the merch now, he's going to be a bit disappointed that I've still not managed to shift them. So yeah, I think that's. Well, no, we don't need to do that as well. Also, in the same conversation, I found out he got confused and he thought an influencer was called a convincer, which is also quite funny. And then he just threw a rat on the roof. Yeah, convincer is good, isn't it? He found out about influencers because he heard a news report about the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. Well, the convincer overstates what they do, doesn't it? I think they do influence. I don't think they do convince. Yeah, I've forgotten what it was. Tesco. Yeah, that was my mum. So yeah, my mum got confused and thought that the Tesco Taste the Difference was called Tesco Too Good For You, which is very funny. The equivalent of convincer boxing would be fighting that guy who used to have the Thunder of Paradise world record. I'd love to do that. Well, not that I don't particularly want to hit the guy, but that'd be funny, wouldn't it? It'd be funny if that was hyped up a big event. Yeah, I don't know. Which other streamer would people want to see me box? Albert? Can I get My Lil Pony Shivani? That's good. That's good. KOT? Yeah, but Andy Plem's going to fight KOT. Andy Plem could fight KOT on the undercard. Okay, let's get Battlebots on. We've just been looking at static. We can chat while the Battlebots are on.
The Battlebots quarterfinals. Our first middleweight battle, Alien Gladiator tussles with Dead Blow. Then Ankle Biter clashes with Pressure Drop.
The levels are right on this one. Seems a little bit quiet.
Try to kill each other.
Maybe it's just for me. Yeah, like a gauntlet match, Harry, yeah.
in San Francisco's Fort Mason, and a desire for destruction is your invitation.
Anyone got a desire for destruction?
Welcome everyone to BattleBots. I'm Sean Salisbury, and he's my partner, Bill Dwyer.
Grab your safety goggles, everybody. You are about to witness the BattleBots middleweight and super heavyweight quarterfinals. A no-holds-barred showdown of the nastiest assembly of transistors and titanium weaponry.
Sorry. What's this show in the corner? What's this show in the corner?
Barred showdown of
What's
the
that one about?
assembly of transistors and titanium weaponry ever witnessed by man.
That's right. Tonight's competitors battle
Yeah,
for their
TMB
right
in the
to
chat if that's your bush.
semi-final. So give us a lowdown in this quarterfinal.
You've got all of That's My Bush on DVD. Is it any good?
The first match features the tenacious alien gladiator and the persistent dead blow. They're both mean and going to put up one hell of a nasty fight. Dead Blow is straight out of Oakland, built by Grant Imahara. His weapon is a spine-chilling rock chisel. Alien Gladiator was built by high school students from San Diego. It sports a swinging chain and is driven by Anthony Valenzuela and Jason Tajima.
As you know, of course, a robot is no better than the man who builds him and fights him.
Thanks for the shout out.
Many of our viewers have contacted us wanting to know where they can get weapons just like those used by our BattleBots competitors. As Deadblow's Grant Imahara tells us, the answer is more convenient than you think.
The hardware store. Circular saw. That'd probably be good against a Lexan robot like Hazard or Pressure Drop or...
That's my war criminal.
Grinder. Might be good against Knee Breaker. Oh yeah. I don't know what this is, but I like it.
It's just to go around a Wix making noise. The death stick.
Well, here we go. The BattleBots middleweight quarterfinals are ready to begin.
That's so. I don't even have the words to describe the idea of buying a hammer called the Death Stick.
Oh yeah, I think that's gonna do it.
Well, here we go. The BattleBots middleweight quarterfinals are ready to begin. Let's go to the BattleBots middleweight division.
Does anyone want the Pobot Death Stick hammer?
He's got a menacing moniker and a game plan to match. Weighing in at 114 pounds, long live the Oakland Enforcer.
Most of them just had to film skits for BattleBots, I think, 2020. Dead Blow? Dead Blow?
Previously unranked and weighing 150 pounds. He's tougher than the Space Invader and tougher than the Terminator. It's the Alien Gladiator.
Battle the arms, buddy. Battle the arms going out here.
See who's thicker.
Deadblow's Grant Imahara is one of several builders who worked for George Lucas's ILM. Alien Gladiator was built by Daniel Rupert and his students at Rancho Bernardo High School in San Diego. The students drive this bot.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's
Thank you for shouting out Dead Blow. It was all caps, they actually stream.
Not coming into play. Look at him go up and down. That arm can come down as fast as it can go up, or vice versa.
I call those fast twitch muscles.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hacking away.
Oh no, these are jabs.
By Alien Gladiator, right out of the box.
Look at him.
Dead Blow.
He might have
put a hammer on him.
I see some damage being done there. He might have put a hole in him, Sean.
Oh, his hammer's come off.
Came off.
Oh, F's in the chat for Dead Blow.
Now what do you do?
He was beating him up so bad, his own arm came off.
Maybe they have motivation.
Anymore. Now what's he gonna do?
The arms have
Are you a clonk tonight? Are you a clonk truther?
He is incapacitated. Don't hit him now. Why would Dead Blow try to drive him off the Hellraiser?
I know. It's not helping though. He's still in there. He's stuck. He's not going anywhere.
Now remember.
Now he's thinking. Now he's not hitting him anymore.
If you're rendered incapacitated,
If it is not nothing right.
Must be incapacitated. That'll be.
Oh, have we seen that before? Where he hits them like this.
Just when it was about to turn.
Take a look at this.
tenacity and speed and quickness and punishment by Deadblow.
Just pecking away. He got in a lot of shots, Sean. And then the arm flies off right here. Flies off, bounces around.
Take a look at the decision now. We know who this winner is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 1 minute, 8 seconds. The winner.
Yeah, I suppose that is it, Harry, yeah.
Knockout in the red corner.
Deadblow, the obvious winner.
TKO.
You know what? He's going to have to fix his machine because he's moving on to the semifinals.
25 jabs.
And find out exactly what happened.
All right, Deadblow, 25 jabs in only a minute and 8 seconds.
Yeah,
Alien
versus Gladiator.
But the hazard damage, 1-0, caught in the Hellraiser. That's all Deadblow needed.
Well, we got to get down to the people who were in this fight, and Randy Sklar's with him.
You won the match, but you lost your pecker. What happened there?
Looks like we sheared off part of the arm here. So we'll go back and get the spare and put them back together.
Can you go on? Can you advance without it?
Well, we're going to replace it. I have a spare.
You're coming back next round. Are you excited?
Very excited.
Nervous?
Yeah.
Always
yeah,
nervous.
yell a little
Well,
in the chat if you've lost your
Thanks a
pecker.
lot.
You guys didn't win this one. What happened out there? I said there was a major malfunction. What was it?
Yeah, our mace got stuck in between the ramps up there, and so we were basically stuck there and we couldn't move. So that killed us, basically.
Yeah, so it's kind of tough losing to a guy that lost his pecker, huh?
Yeah.
Pecker, get it? Pecker.
A little unusual.
Alrighty.
So Grant Imahara and Deadblow move on to the middleweight semifinals. And Alien Gladiator, well, he can take the rest of the tournament off.
When we get back, a relaxed Derek Young and pressure drop.
I was thinking that over there, trust me. It didn't feel like my place to say.
Facing off in BattleBots quarterfinal action.
Yeah.
For more information on BattleBots and how you can enter a fighting robot in a BattleBots competition, log on to battlebots.com.
Ah, the beautiful vacation spot that is Alcatraz. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to San Francisco, the capital of robotic rumbling. We're about ready for the second round of the BattleBots middleweight quarterfinals. Deadblow's moved on, but who's going to face him?
Sean, that's going to be the winner of our next middleweight fight, Ankle Biter versus Pressure Drop. Pressure Drop enters the quarterfinals.
Oh, look at this little waddle guy.
Reputation for hitting after the
waddling
bell
guy.
as he defeated Subject to Change without reason in his last match. Pressure Drop sports the extra 58 pounds allowed for middleweight stomp bots and a huge rock chisel. He's driven by Derek Young from up in British Columbia. Ankle Biter from builder John McKenzie is a wedge with a saw blade. He was built in Ukiah, California.
Ankle Biter.
My adrenaline pumping. The builders are amped up as well. Let's go down to the BattleBots floor.
Yeah, any Stompbot fans in the chat?
To my left, he's angry and mean and about to vent his spleen. It's the 173-pound
anyone here angry, mean, and about to vent their spleen? Hashtag engagement. 𝔸𝕠𝕠𝕕𝒛.com. Do we think that's an active URL? Let's find out.
California. This bot loves to get low down and not so sweet on your feet. Weighing 114 pounds, it's Ankle Biter.
Derek Young is working on a new robot he calls GerbleBot, though not for combat. He's powered by a gerbil inside a large trackball. Ankle Biter's builder John McKenzie also has a super heavyweight named Odin that lost in an earlier bout to Ronan.
Box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Remember, the BattleBots will deploy ramrods and Hellraisers and kill saws at any time during this 3-minute bout.
Deploying nothing but speed, a beautiful wedge design, and a buzzsaw of his own, shoving him across the floor.
Someone has on there, yeah.
Showing a little bit of muscle. We talk about the quickness of Ankle Biter, the smaller piece of machinery, but you know what? A little strength there also, and he's able to get himself in tight. The pressure.
Yeah, it's www.𝔸𝕠𝕠𝕕𝒛.com. I think I just checked it and it wasn't live, but I might have spelled it wrong. No, I don't think it's active. Yeah, it wouldn't feel right, would it, Crispin Friday?
I liked Ankle Biter from the beginning, and he's been dominating pressure drop from the start.
Has it been dominating? It's just sort of staying out of the way.
Buzzsaw of his working on the underside of pressure drop. Those tiny little legs are going to be hurting.
Okay, now it's fucked it up.
Do not do that if you're the driver of Ankle Biter. Spider, because your biggest concern with those rubber tires is the flat tires. That's exactly right.
Also, the weapon's too slow, isn't it? Hello, Geeky Choppy. Watching some Battlebots.
The spike strip, the muscle and the quick got him on his side. Lets him out. He's going to go in. He's dominant. He's hammering pressure drop.
Pressure drop has not landed a blow yet.
You know, pressure drop.
Oh.
He's feeling the pressure. Come on!
It's dropped. Give me some
Something special about a robot with legs.
Pressure drop.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Like, it's good that it can do a 360 sort of spin.
Got two incapacitated drivers now as Ankle Biter has not moved since he ran himself in the wall. There you see the release.
Oh, hang on, is it fluked it?
He's slowly moving away.
Oh no!
What's up with Ankle Biter?
Looks incapacitated. Remember, incapacitation or 3 minutes, whatever comes first. He's wedged
he's
against.
stuck up against the wall.
He's wedged.
What a shame. Ankle Biter dominating this. Pressure drop landed none.
Oh, they're making the count. He can't get out.
It's not moved, is it?
He must have told the ref he was unable to move. A sportsmanlike move.
The refs have called it. The battle is over as Ankle Biter finds himself between a
Oh no, that's a fluke win.
The crowd hates it. The boo birds are out.
The boo birds are out.
Because pressure drop was dominated.
Pressure drop didn't throw down a dirty blow at the end there. Look at the domination. Just pushing him around the ring. And here it is. Look at this.
I don't think they said boo birds.
Ankle Biter lost this one. Let's go find out about the decision.
The referee stops the contest due to immobility.
There's a team that go and like sort of get them out. I think Metaphone too. And one of them did have a big mohawk, didn't he? Pressure gonna drop on you.
Take a look, Sean. Pressure drop is being eaten alive by Ankle Biter. Jabs.
Does anyone want the Pobot pizza gonna drop on you?
Pressure drop gets another controversial victory, courtesy of the Battlebots itself.
Well, let's send it down.
He could have been the band Aqua.
Well, it seemed even before he got stuck that he was trying to steer clear of you. Did you see that too?
A little bit. He may have had some trouble controlling it, but he was pushing me around pretty good.
Well, once again,
Yeah, I don't know what to do. They feel very specific, don't they?
We're moving on to face Deadblow as we see Grendel's team getting prepared for the super heavyweight quarterfinals.
Which of Aqua's hits do you think they were going to perform for the Battlebots crowd?
Battlebots? Nope, it's Battlebots and Team Cool
They
Robots
are all
is
suspiciously
about ready for
able
this
of fitting jet, aren't they? Yeah.
Welcome back to Battlebots. Minion is about to take on Grendel in the super heavyweight quarterfinals. Well, just how did these two robot warriors get to the front lines? Hard work, engineering, and know-how.
And you know what else? A degree in ass kicking. Minion with that very effective ramp wedge won a fierce battle with the tank.
Anyone got a degree in ass kicking?
Could have gone either way. And Grendel used pure PSI to drive the dual axe toting dissector into the boards and pierce that titanium chassis and make his way into the quarterfinals.
How about a Pobot where I Photoshop my actual degree certificate so it reads that I have a degree in ass kicking?
In his battle with Gray Matter. But he's a wedge with a powerful motor, and he's from North Hollywood, so he knows a lot of retired
That's a shame, Adamantium.
San Diego's Grendel was built by high school teacher Daniel Rupert. His weapon is that nasty-ass spring-loaded spike.
Nasty-ass spring-loaded spike.
On the technical side of Grendel.
Grendel uses battery-powered
here's Bill Nye.
energy storage system to wield its mighty sledgehammer. When Grendel leaves its lair, you better beware. Grendel won't cry, Beowulf.
All right, well, the robots are ready. The arena is buzzing.
We've got Pill Pie.
Introducing the contestants first in the red square to my left. Don't be fooled by his good looks. He's a natural-born killer.
Oh, that's a shame, Harry. Yeah, that's. Could you not transfer once you were there? Do I think Bill Nye and Bill Nye have met? That's a shame, Harry.
Minion's Christian Carlberg is one of the senior BattleBot builders. He has a master's degree in engineering from Cornell University. Grendel's builder Daniel Rupert worked in the aerospace industry.
You think they'd factor that into the graduation seating?
Computer-aided design.
Box is locked. The lights are on.
Okay, here we go.
Robot fighting time. It's Grendel and it's Minion.
I'm excited, buddy.
Grendel against
Minion. A lot
Minion.
faster. He can really move around a lot quicker than Grendel.
Looks like that Mini
Grendel drops that pick.
You're the only person on the course, that's a shame. Yeah, it used to be Mighty Fighty, but it's one of those things. The universities are moving into the vocational courses because there's a little bit of money in it.
Although the tire still can be pierced.
There, he's raising the spike. Takes him a while. Now he wants to bring it down.
Okay, oh, it's coming to the wall.
He's slammed into the boards. Minion making effective use of his only weapon, the wedge.
Did you say a wedge is a weapon, Mighty
Well, the wedge is
Fighty?
packing a lot of power. Remember, these are super heavyweights.
Hellraisers.
There's a lot of clutching and grabbing in the super heavyweight that these guys are battling, and Minion's showing some quickness. About Grendel, what I don't understand
nice pop there.
is we saw how slow
Nice
the arm
pop
goes
there.
up and down, gives Minion time to hit and move without getting hit.
Oh. It does hit quite hard, that axe, doesn't it?
Well, with some thoughts on the intellectual aspect of the sport, here's Grendel's Anthony Valenzuela.
This sport is much more intelligence than athleticism. It's a game of not only luck, but as well designing.
It does have a little chainsaw, yeah.
manufacturing and being able to pull it off without glitches.
Take a look at this now.
Here we go.
Minion. Minion's been on the aggressive most of the time. Awful slow is Grendel.
Who's dragging who around? Is dragging
What the athletic? It's a good question.
I think Minion's dragging the dragon.
You got an alert had popped up. It's hard to tell, isn't it?
These are some big boys going on.
When you want to get across the floor,
Each
those
BattleBot, 2 controllers.
Yes.
Takes 2 guys.
The Hellraisers, they can get in your way from getting across the floor, as can those ramrods, as you just saw. Not a lot of punches being thrown by Grendel. Minion, there you go with the ram and the
Minion with
pad.
another slam.
Inside a minute to go here in the super heavyweight bout.
Oh.
Moving on.
Get right under Grendel. Why doesn't Grendel swing that big old rear end of his around? That was effective early on in the fight.
Was it effective?
There you go again. Too late with the punches. It's giving Minion a time to hit and move.
It's just too slow, Adamantium, I think. Although, yeah.
You know, he can get to the backside of Grendel.
Oh, onto the kill saw.
The kill saws.
And runs him into the wall. Minion is clearly taking this fight over as we get inside 20 seconds. Grendel, I have not seen him land a punch since very early in the fight.
Minion, some great driving. That's what he's been doing. Christian Carlberg, one of the best drivers out of all the bots drivers.
He obviously studied his opponent because he's hitting and moving at the proper time.
Get him again. Hit him again.
This is going to be a difficult decision, although it appeared that Minion
Is that
dominated.
true, Harry?
Yeah, Minion takes Grendel to the saws right here. Very aggressive. Floyd, give me a haircut with this shave.
What about
Yeah,
Scoops?
that hurt him. And then he drives Grendel into the boards aggressively. Not just once, but again. So that's twice. And then he did it more than that, which would make 3 and possibly 4.
Well, Minion was dominating.
Scoops and ramps.
Three judges at arena side have scored a 7-2 decision, advancing to the semifinals.
Gotta be Minion.
The red square, Minion.
Yeah,
There you have it.
I agree.
It is.
Minion moving on.
Minion.
Super heavyweight.
Hey,
Crowd
you having a good
excited,
time?
gives their opinion.
Or are you puzzled now?
And Minion's going to move on to the super heavyweight semifinals where he'll face Ramstein.
Those are our sweaty judges.
We'll show you all the battle stats when we return.
That's a dolphin.
Well, when you see the Golden Gate Bridge, you know you're in San Francisco.
What's this? Hang on, let's just hit this link again. No.
Move on to the super heavyweight semifinals where he'll face Ramstein.
Those are our sweaty judges.
We'll show you all.
Oh yeah, that's not a dolphin. This isn't a dolphin. It looked like a dolphin at this point.
Battle stats when we return.
But then when you saw the big pile of dolphins, you realised That's not a pile of dolphins.
Well, when you see the Golden Gate Bridge, you know you're in San Francisco. And when you see it on Comedy Central, you must be watching BattleBots. Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a gander at the battle stats from that last bout.
Like a couple of platinum pugilists, they came out jabbing.
It's a low-res episode.
8-7, but Minion took the hazard damage 3-1, and those nasty slams 5-1.
Oh,
but
got
hey,
more
give
jabs.
Grendel a round of applause for creating and scoring in a new
More
category.
jabs, less slams.
Well, a gutsy
No
performance
dolphins.
by Christian Carlberg. He advances to the semifinals.
It's fine, Harry. Not everything can be a dolphin.
I've seen robots with all kinds of weapons. Saws, axes, court subpoenas. Scary. Scary stuff. But give me a simple wedge design and you and I are in this for the long haul. Am I right, Big Horse?
You are exactly right, but right or wrong, the wedge was victorious this time out. Let's hear the builder's
Am I
point
right,
of
Big
view.
Horse? To be fair, I've
Donna
not seen the
by
pile.
Christian Carlberg.
I've not seen the
Well,
pile.
Christian, Brian, congratulations. You're currently still undefeated.
Thank you very much. Yes, we are. We're very happy
I
about
don't
that.
think it is Harry. I'm not sure what he's talking
It
about.
looked like you guys got a little tangled
And then he
up
said a
out there with
wedge
the
was a
other
weapon,
robot.
then he
Tell me
called the
about
other
that.
guy Big Horse. So there's a lot to unpick there.
I think our tube here got caught in some of their parts. We were a little worried. We were trying our best to drag them over to the saw blades. Use the battle box
No,
to our advantage.
well, first of all, I've never claimed to be a marine
And good
biologist.
luck on your next fight.
Thank you.
Okay, great.
I haven't seen the pile. I never said that's a pile of dolphins.
Guys, what happened out there? Were they a little too fast?
Yeah, just a little too quick for us. Couldn't get the hammer landing.
Couldn't get the hammer landing. That's okay. Listen.
Couldn't get the hammer landing.
To give you some magnetic poetry. I know you got the high schoolers back here. Magnetic poetry. Maybe Shakespeare can teach us what we might have done wrong.
Very nice.
Check that out. That's pretty fearsome.
Yep.
Good guys. Thank you.
Well, they are good guys who put up a hell of a fight.
What's he talking
Let's take
about?
a look at all of tonight's quarterfinal action. Deathblow will try and patch things up with himself as he heads to the middleweight semifinals, and Alien Gladiator heads home.
His opponent will be
I don't think you need to call me Big Horse.
trapping ankle biter against the spiked arena wall.
And in that heavyweight division, it will be Christian Carlberg's minion who killed the green grabber Grendel, moving on to face Ramstein. Well, for Randy and Jason Sklar, Bill Nye, Double D, Donna D'Erico, I'm Double S, Sean Salisbury.
And I'm B to the D, Bill Dwyer. Enjoy this hit of the week.
No, I
And next
do.
week, we'll see
Goes
the
the Big
lightweight
Horses.
championships right here on BattleBots.
Okay.
Is the leader of the free world the king of his castle? Find out on That's My Bush, a first family sitcom from the creators of South Park. Premiering tomorrow night at 10:30.
We're not gonna watch That's My Bush.
Now, stay tuned for more BattleBots.
But we can watch
next,
more
only on
BattleBots.
Comedy Central.
Or operate a robot or BattleBot without proper supervision.
Tonight on Comedy Central's BattleBots, we
why
crown
is
a
this
lightweight...
episode louder? Why is this episode louder? Yeah, sorry, Harry. They made this episode louder. Yes, I'm sorry, Harry. I didn't know. This one was going to be a loud episode.
Champion.
Oh, it's still quite loud.
Tonight on Comedy
Okay,
Central's
that's better.
BattleBots, we crown a lightweight champion. In semi-final action, it's Mouser Mega Catbot. He pounces on the always aggressive Alpha Raptor. And the unsinkable DOSBot battles the relentless Backlash. The winners meet at the end of the night.
Okay, we better know on levels. I'm sorry it was loud. Yeah, I hope so too, other than just. I've looked into that, and it's actually, the way they did it is even worse than we thought. The Nitro that continued into the adverts.
We're sitting on the dock of the bay wasting robots in San Francisco's Fort Mason. Hello everyone, I'm Sean Salisbury along with my partner Bill Dwyer. And any night's all right for robot fighting, but tonight's absolutely perfect. We've got back-to-back semifinal battles. Losers take a hike, winners suck it up, and fight again for the lightweight championship title.
It's immediate gratification for both the robots and the fans. We want a champion, and we want one now.
Well, we've thinned the lightweight robot herd down to just 4 competitors. They all fought tough qualifying bouts to advance to this single elimination tournament.
But
Only one goes home with a giant nut and the $5,000
We're going to see a giant nut awarded
Though it
tonight.
isn't just about trophies and dollars. It's about pride in building world-class robots that kill without remorse.
Our first semifinal match pits Mouser Mecha Catbots.
What's most
against
important to you?
Raptor.
Prize money,
look at their
fame,
roads to the final four.
pride, killing without remorse, or a giant nut. I don't think I have, Harry, no.
Flip top to both repel and grab. Then Mouser advanced to fight against no tolerance.
Not
and had
recently.
absolutely no problem beating him.
Now, Alpha Raptor thwarted an overmatched cereal box killer in the first round. Then in round 2, Alpha Raptor gave Dr. Inferno a dose of bad medicine. In its last fight, Alpha Raptor heartlessly squished crowd favorite Tanamushi.
Mouser Mecha Catbot's weapons are those flipping bars and two
Mouser
saw
Mecha
blades.
Catbot.
It was built by Fawn Davis right here in San Francisco. Alpha Raptor is armed with an actuated lifting arm with a trident that hooks and drags you to the hazards.
I'm not sure,
It was built
maybe.
by
Yeah, they've
Chuck
got a big
Pitzer
nut
in
on the
Phoenix,
top, haven't
Arizona.
If you don't already have a favorite in this semifinal battle, a visit with Mouser Mecha Catbots builder Fawn Davis might help you pick one.
The violent universe of BattleBots is awash with such
Yeah,
fierce
maybe you're right,
names
Harry.
as Vlad the Impaler, Overkill, and Deadblow. So can there possibly be room in this dog-eat-dog world for Fawn Davis's little pink Mouser Mecha Catbot?
The whole idea of Mouser is he's harmless and cute, but completely lethal. This flipper has got 2 cylinders that operate at about 200 pounds per square inch. It could probably flip anything from a 55-pound robot down to tossed salad.
You can even get ones like the walnut though, just called whips.
Just robots who get his dander up. The playful scamp loves to terrify Fawn's neighbors. And like any good feline, shows absolutely zero loyalty to his owner.
Mouser is a mean little kitty.
Yeah, it does seem to toss
Mouser Mecha
salads.
Catbot is fast and counters well when attacked. Great defensive player. Alpha Raptor is tenacious. This should be an exciting fight.
I guarantee you, it will be an exciting fight.
There's nothing but great fights on BattleBots, and our first lightweight
It's on Comedy
semifinal is
Central,
about
Harry.
to start.
But
We're one
the Comedy
step
Central
closer to naming a
Sports
champion,
Network.
fight fans. Mark Biro has the particulars.
Introducing the principals. First, in the red square to my left, weighing in at 58 pounds, the pride of San Francisco, California, here is Mouser Mecha Catbot. And its opponent in the blue square, weighing in at 56 pounds and hailing from Phoenix, Arizona, introducing Alpha Raptor.
Alpha Raptor.
Mouser's builder Fawn Davis named his robot after his wife and teammate April Mousley. Chuck Pitzer, along with his brother Bob, run Pitzer Consulting, an engineering and design company that advises clients who build everything from refrigerators to bulldozers.
It's just named after his wife, April Mousley.
Yeah, Mouser Mecha Catbot to the right of your screen.
Oh dear.
Takes himself right into the Hellraisers, and again.
And there's Alpha Raptor. Remember, those can be deployed anytime.
No, I'm trying to think
during
when I
the fight.
last saw a
Those
walnut
Hellraisers,
whip.
ramrods, and
What
kill
to go
zones.
to?
I'm no genius, but why not avoid the Hellraisers starting a fight? You know what, though? Oh, and avoid
Oh. Mouser is a full of...
Look at this, Alpha Raptor against Mouser Mecha Catbot.
Oh, yeah, he sized him up. Couldn't get under him, though. Climbed over him.
Now,
Oh,
under.
no.
With that lifting arm, tell me what he's trying to do. He's trying to flip Mouser Mecha over? Get him on his
He'll
back?
never flip that thing over. He's trying to drive him into the hazards. The kill zone.
He's trying to drive him into the hazards. A four-legged feline, of course, like Hulk Hogan.
Effect will they have on Mouser?
I don't think it is though, is it, Adamantium? Has it got any legs?
The damage builds.
Take a look at this Mouser Mecha running a little bit, but prancing a little bit away from Alpha Raptor.
His arm's not working. Usually he's got that arm popping when he gets approached by another BattleBot, and it's not working today.
There's not a lot of offensive game plan going on for Mouser Mecha Catbot.
Not much offensive game plan, is there?
For staying away, you can can see Alpha Raptor trying to chase down Mouser Mega Catbot. Here comes Mouser, but not a lot of force behind his blows.
No, nothing behind his blows.
Oh, into the kill saws.
Good time to get your cat spayed or neutered right now.
Now, Alpha Raptor's building up points because he's driving better and he's getting in some hits. There's a slight one.
Oh!
Low hazard damage, and what came flying off of Alpha Raptor?
Right under the
Tears of metal.
Tears of metal.
No incapacitation.
Tom in the chat with Tears of Metal.
Now this fight either goes 3 minutes or until one of these bots can't move.
I saw a three-legged dog the other day and it chose to walk upright mostly. It had the positive kind of Harry Butler.
And Alpha Raptor turns it right around and lifts him up.
Yeah.
Can't keep him up.
No, I don't necessarily think it is Harry. Wait until the morning, I'd say.
Airborne.
You're a math major. 3 lives he lost. What does that make?
1/3.
There you go.
There you go, a bit of adamantium lore there, dropping in the chat. Adamantium has a three-legged dog. But it doesn't walk like a little Harry Butler. Yeah, the cats are probably... Yeah, I just walked past my cat. It was asleep downstairs.
Looks to me like Mouser's incapacitated.
Also, I think may already be spayed or neutered.
But he's not going to get to it. It goes the distance. A very good fight, but it looked to me as if Alpha Raptor won this battle.
Obviously, Alpha
Take a look
Raptor
at the
won.
replay here, Bill.
Here's the scores, your points. Alpha Raptor sends Mouser Mecha Catbot into the
Hello,
kill
Ian.
saws. And here, Alpha Raptor getting the same kind of treatment, flying across the battle box. This is fun.
Well, we need the official decision.
It's all about kill saws, wasn't it?
Yes.
There it is again.
Oh.
I'd love to see that.
All about kill saws.
The best drivers know how to drive those people in to the kill saws.
Basically, a shout to this is fun.
To one decision for the winner and advancing to the championship finals, the blue corner, Alpha
Raptor's always our 3 judges. But
Yeah, he's
this one,
nice,
8-1,
yeah.
dominated by Alpha Raptor and is 1 fight away from becoming lightweight champion. Mouser Mecha
They do that in
Catbot
boxing,
is going
motivating.
home to lick the wounds. What do you think the battle stats are going to tell us?
Well, they're going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. Not as lopsided as the judge's scorecard. Alpha Raptor 1 slams, 1-0, jabs 4-2, and it took Mouser to the hazard 5 times.
I don't know why that gets auto-modded. I meant to look at it, but then I'll be honest, I forgot.
Alpha Raptor doesn't look any worse for the wear. Let's go down to the battle box floor to find out more.
You better be happy.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm counting my lucky stars at this point. Actually, going into this match, right before we went in, smoke started coming out. I moved around some wires, shook it up a little bit, and
Well, congratulations again, and I hope to see you.
Chuck Pitzer's going to the championship round, but he's got some work ahead of him to make sure Alpha Raptor's in top shape.
Well, up next, we find out who Alpha Raptor's going to square off against for the lightweight crown. It's Backlash versus DOSBot in our second semifinal of the night.
Backlash versus
There's
DOSBot.
Backlash getting his wheel of death attached. I can't wait to see that thing kick some ass.
For Alpha.
For more information on BattleBots and how you can enter a fight,
Well, it's an auto-modding though. It's not.
log on to battlebots.com.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Welcome back to San Francisco. There you see Paul Mathis. He's in the pit getting ready.
Yeah, I don't like the vibe of Build Wire.
The winner fight again tonight, so you aren't totally screwed.
Also,
that's right.
Is it common in America to be called Bill with 1 L? So I see that, yeah, the Hell Dolphins.
BattleBots.com.
Oh, it's blocking
Welcome back to
shout-out.
San Francisco. There you see Paul Mathis. He's in the pit getting ready.
I'll look at
If
that.
you missed our first fight, too bad for you, but you'll get to see the winner fight again
I'll
tonight.
look at that.
So
I
you're
don't know
totally
why it's
screwed.
doing that.
That's right, Bill. Alpha Raptor
That
is one
doesn't
step
do
away
anything,
from
so
that
there's no
giant
reason
nut, but
for
he's
it
got
to
a
be
tough
being
opponent,
blocked.
regardless of who wins this next
So I
fight.
have no problem
It's
with people
DOSBot
writing
against
that.
Backlash.
Let's take a look at how they got to this semifinal match. DasBot made quick word of Rapbot 2000 in his first qualifying
Oh,
round.
shit.
The fight only went 62 seconds. He had a tougher time against Shrike. That fight went the distance, but he got the decision. And in the quarterfinals, DasBot met up with early favorite Ziggo and managed to stop the deadly spinner in 1 minute and 17 seconds.
Oh,
Backlash has been
that's the
terrorizing
Ziggo.
opponents throughout this entire tournament. First disposable hero.
Is it in there as a banned phrase for some reason?
He gave the Crusher a one-way
It shouldn't
ticket
be.
home. In his quarterfinal fight,
Maybe it used to do something and I had to... But why would I don't know.
DasBot comes to fight with a scoop front and actuated lifting arm, and its builder, Paul Mathis, hails from Oakland, California. Backlash has that incredibly effective spinning wheel of death. It was built by Jim Smenkowski in Novato, California.
Well, these are two seasoned veterans who've been watching each other fight throughout the tournament and have some well-thought-out strategies.
Backlash is relentless, always coming at you with that spinning wheel of death, Sean. DasBot, he's got to zip around and attack the flank and rear of him.
Well, the robots are in the battle box.
He used to automatically shout out.
Fateful semifinal
contest in the lightweight division. Introducing the principals first in the red square to my left.
Yeah, maybe automatic. I don't remember this happening. Right, thank you, Harry.
California, here is DasBot.
Hey, my kid can't see. Did you take your stupid hat off?
Who's this guy? Yes. Is this the church guy? Anyone want a Pobot and it's just me with this hat on?
Hey,
just sat in the crowd.
Did you take your stupid hat off?
Square, also weighing in at 58 pounds and hailing from Novato, California, here is Backlash.
Backlash. Wants to fight the robots. Yeah. Nick Spot is good, yeah.
Helped organize the BattleBot tournament, but that won't get him any brownie points with the judges.
It's very good.
The box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time.
Semi-finals, baby.
DasBot Backlash.
Okay, semi-final time.
Heavy favorite throughout BattleBots. DasBot with those foam pads, as you can see.
Right, they've not done a lot, have they? Bye-bye foam.
Oh, the foam is gone. Now he's just tearing away at DasBot.
Foam against the pizza cutter. How often is that? Look at that.
Go, baby. Tip. Oh, man.
This is abuse from the start. DasBot, there goes the second foam.
Oh, it's getting fucked up, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they thought would happen.
Look at that! Oh, the spinning wheel not spinning, but he gives him a push into the kill saws.
Well, I think the damage has been done, isn't it?
Sean.
We've seen that throughout.
Oh, yeah.
Backlash domination. Let's take a look at the
Look
replay.
at that. No doubt. Enjoy the destruction, everybody. The sponge is already gone, flipped over, and the sawdust is flying thanks to our kill saws.
And once again, Backlash is going to move on undamaged and healthy.
Sometimes ISIS and EDL banned.
The winner by BattleBots knockout and advancing to the finals in the blue square, Backlash.
An official decision. Always got to wait for the official one.
Do you remember doing that, Harry?
Let's take a look at him anyway.
Backlash ahead in slams, jabs, and hazard damage.
I mean, it's probably fair enough, right?
Well, let's go down to the battle box floor.
I don't really want them coming in.
A very important match for you. You came out with all blades flying, and you really ripped stuff up.
Oh yeah, it finally got up to full speed, and
Well, yeah, I mean,
I feel like
we can manually
could
approve that, can't we? If
Chicago
someone,
deep dish pizza.
It very well could be. He's
that's
looking
fine.
like
If someone wants to talk about the Egyptian goddess Isis, we can manually approve that.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Jim.
Been dominating fights all the way through, and when we come back,
we can make a judgment, can't we?
The life of a BattleBot. Who's going to be the lightweight champ? Is it Backlash or Alpha Raptor? There you see the beautiful view outside here in San Francisco. But we got a better view inside. It's championship, it's Backlash, it's lightweight, it's Alpha Raptor. The temperature's rising in the building.
Got the spinning wheel of death versus the actuated lifting arm, buddy. You gotta like that spinning wheel of death. It is flying.
Now you look at it, Alpha Raptor's had a little bit of trouble to get here, but
you think
Backlash
Twitch
has
wouldn't let them have an
dominated
account,
every
wouldn't you?
fight, and nothing's been
Yeah,
close.
Yeah, but you can't take anything away from Alpha Raptor. That's
I'm
a
sorry,
great
Ian, you
battle
know?
bot. Knows how to
How
use
many
that
recruits do you reckon they've
actuated
got
lifting
that way,
arm.
Harry?
Good driver.
I think Alpha Raptor's going to have to run a little bit to stay away from that pizza swinging.
Don't count him out.
The pizza cutter. Well, you know what? I'm excited. Bill's excited. The crowd's going crazy. It's a championship. Mark Vero's in the ring, going to give us all between Alpha Raptor and Backlash.
This is for the BattleBots Lightweight Championship.
Probably loads.
Introducing the contestants. First,
What do you? Well, I'm definitely not gonna.
to my left,
Definitely.
here is Backlash.
I'm definitely not gonna mod anyone whose main campaign is mod me and I'll join ISIS.
And its opponent in the blue square, Alpha.
I think that's implied, Adamantium. I think that's
Been the
clear.
underdog throughout all the BattleBots fights, but has managed to stay alive for the championship.
Let's see if Alpha Raptor goes right into the Hellraisers like he has done.
Red Driver, are you ready? I'm ready. Red Driver is ready.
Yeah, I'm sorry if anyone thinks I'm actively endorsing ISIS.
The box is locked. The lights are on. It's championship robot fighting time.
Championship. Did you hear that, everybody?
You got
Oh, is this the final?
Flash to your right, Alpha Raptor to the left. Once again, as always.
Oh, okay, everyone Harry shouted out he does endorse.
Coming out to go after his opponent right now.
Oh, Alpha Raptor near miss on the kill saws. That just got him right there and nicked him.
You saw a little bit of the machinery.
He's gearing up, though.
Oh no, not bit of the machinery's come apart. This feels like it's Backlash's to lose, doesn't it? Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I know whose hit that was.
I expected Alpha Raptor to run, and look at this
Oh dear.
I'm seeing pieces flying.
He's getting his back end smashed up.
Fighting like a
Oh!
Taking the metal cream out of that robot Oreo.
Is he already incapacitated, Alpha Raptor?
I don't know. He's not moving much.
He's not moved at all. It did break its ass, yeah.
That's not nice.
Yeah, F in the chat for Alpha Raptor's ass.
Oh, look, he's just chewing them up.
Backlash is eating them alive. Relentless, and you know what? Take no prisoners. Look at this.
Yeah, that was
the
an
back
Xbox.
of Alpha Raptor.
Chuck Pitzer's throwing in the car. There's Alpha Raptor. He can't do anything else.
There's the victory dance.
Look at the champions. There it is. That's $5,000 and a nut.
He did look
The crowd
sad.
appreciates Backlash. Utter dominance throughout as he obliterates another.
He wanted that nut
competitor.
motivating.
Champion of this BattleBot season, Backlash, showing total domination, tearing up in slow motion right here. Alpha Raptor, a great BattleBot, not enough for Backlash.
Tell you what, Alpha Raptor's going to have to do a lot to get back for next season as Backlash ate him alive.
Oh, he did.
You shouldn't kill the dead, no.
Fans love that dance.
Although that
They
is a
also
policy
love
that'll make it
Backlash.
very
Let's go
difficult
get
for you
the
to play
official
like
decision.
Resident Evil.
The time, 1 minute, 24 seconds. The winner by knockout and BattleBots lightweight champion, the Red Square,
A $5,000 smile. That's Jim Smitkowski and Backlash. Backlash in convincing style becomes the lightweight champion of BattleBots.
Yeah, I think
They're
it's
going
on
home
would
with
say.
that giant nut and $5,000 in cash.
Don't go anywhere.
Okay, don't go anywhere. We're going to get to see the giant nut
Much
awarded.
like the sitcom Too Close for Comfort, Comedy Central's BattleBots is bringing a new brand of terror to San Francisco.
There he is, the victorious Jim Smitkowski. Exiting the battle box with the champion
Big Nut
lightweight
November?
Backlash, and I don't think 𝕉𝕬𝕗𝕬𝕗 really ever had a chance.
That's what the battle stats
9
say,
jabs.
Sean. Backlash had 6 shattering slams, 9 jarring jabs, and took 𝕉𝕬𝕗 to the hazards once.
Well, let's go down to the battle box floor for some more.
I'm standing here with the new lightweight champion. How's it feel? You won!
Wow, it's like a dream. I love it. I tried to make some parts fly, and there was definitely a lot of parts flying in that one.
Amazing. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Chuck, it's hard to lose. It's even harder to see your baby get shredded up like that.
Oh yeah, it's in
Chuck
pieces.
Pizza.
But you know, I wanted to go out.
He could
I
be
knew it
Chuck
was having
Pizza.
trouble. I lost the drivetrain. Actually, the whole right side was out, and I couldn't drive it, couldn't move it. And if I wanted it to be a crowd pleaser, so I just let it get destroyed. You know?
If we've learned anything,
It is
we've
hard
learned
to see a
that
baby
people love
shredded
to
up
see
like that.
flying around. Good luck to you in the future, man.
Thanks.
𝕉𝕬𝕗's Chuck Pitzer got to do some major re-engineering if he ever wants to beat Backlash.
He sure does, but for that matter, so do all the other lightweights. Well, they're presenting the giant nut to Jim Smetkowski inside the battle box right now. Let's go down and check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the lightweight championship.
They're not Harry. And who's winning this giant nut?
That's why we're here, folks. We've crowned our first BattleBot champion.
Why is there a man
But
just
there's
off
more to
screen
come
who's sort of made
as
of metal?
exciting quarterfinal action continues.
Middleweight spin orbiting force and blade run.
Who's this guy? Yeah, that's Aqua.
Why we're here, folks. We've crowned our first BattleBot
There we go.
champion. But
It's Jim's giant nut. There we go. There we go.
there's
Congratulations,
more to
Jim.
come as exciting quarterfinal action continues.
Middleweight spin orbiting force and blade runner battle it out first. Then Hazard and Turtle Roadkill fight for a semifinal berth. In super heavyweight action, razor sharp Ginsu hacks away at the wicked warrior Ronin. I didn't think it possible, but these fights are getting more and more violent.
They're also getting more and more entertaining. So for Donna D'Erico, Randy and Jason Sklar, what a great night it's been. I'm Sean Salisbury.
And I'm Bill Dwyer. Here's what we all tune in for, the championship hit of the week. See you
Oh,
next time
yeah,
on
we all tuned in
BattleBots.
for the hits of the week. Oh, it is hard to see a baby getting shredded
You're
up like
watching
that, isn't
Comedy
it?
Central. He's the commander-in-chief, but she wears the pants. Join George and Laura
Which
tomorrow
one's
night at
cartoon
10:30 for the
heroes?
premiere of That's My Bush, a first family sitcom from the creators of South Park. Up next, it's The Daily Show.
A robot or BattleBot without proper supervision.
It's the one about a Barbie girl, is it? Oh, okay. I remember when I was at school, they did do a song. Oh, hey, what's the song? Oh, Dr. Jones. That's the one, because that's my. This is, I'm doxing myself here. That's my name. I remember that getting brought up to me quite a lot when I was 11. No, they didn't do a song at my school. No, Aqua did not come to my... Aqua like Norwegian. Very unlikely they come to my school. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. That wasn't a dolphin. Aqua didn't go to my school. That's Shania Payne. Okay, that's all the facts cleared up. Twad. I think this is live, yeah. Oh, Twad's That Wasn't a Dolphin. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Twad for... Oh, Tad does actually spell That's a Dolphin, doesn't it, as well? But hopefully no one will realise that. Hopefully no one will realise that. Okay, thanks everyone. I think this has been a nice... This has been a nice little Bobot stream, isn't it? A nice Sunday evening Bobot stream. I've had a nice time. You know, we've seen some Battlebots. We've seen some Battlebots. We found out what Tad means. We had a boy band come to the school called Fix, but shortly after they stopped having bands because there were multiple accounts of it causing a ghost in the toilets. That's a shame. What happened to Fix? Did they go on to fame and fortune? Fix doing all right. Okay, let's find someone to rate. This has been nice though. This has been nice. It was weird. That was a weird thing. I don't think I ever had a pop star at my school. I went to quite a bad school. Who's the most famous? I'll tell you who gave me my A-level certificates or my GCSE certificates. It was Dick King Smith, the author of the book that was made into the film Babe, because he lived nearby, so he popped in to give us our certificates. Dick King Smith's your favourite boy band? Yeah, that's the most famous person that came into our school, I think. And well, actually, Harry, you'll like this. I'm older than my brothers, so I'd left primary school, but when they were still there, Alex Lovell came into their primary school to give some sort of talk. You'd like that. That's like a boy band for Harry. Not that I know of. Not that I know of, Mighty Mighty. But I left the school. Like, that was as I was leaving the school, so I didn't hang around to see. You had Queen Elizabeth II turn up at your school once. That's very good, multi-class geek. That's in a way, she's more famous than local news presenter Alex Lovell. We recently found out Gary Oldman went to your school, but it was before you did. Yeah, was this no, Mathematica. A boy band came, and now she haunts the toilets. That's good. That's good, Baldy. A curler. Actually, again, I think I'd left the school. There was a gold medalist that came into my brother's primary school. A sprinter who was from the local area. Your school was a bit odd. Our two best-known alumni are Sir Tim Berners-Lee and Andy Peters. That's very good. That's two good alumni, isn't it? That's two good alumni. The inventor of the internet and Ed the Duck's co-star. That is remarkable. Oh yeah, I've forgotten Mighty Mighty hates Ed the Duck. I'd forgotten about this vendetta. F's in the chat for Ed the Duck, and just to be clear, the F's do all stand for fuck. What's Baldy saying wow to? Is everyone saying wow? Look, if anyone does want to join the Discord, and if anyone thinks of any new alumni, what, Harry? Can we stick another Robotica on? No, I want to go to bed. You had Kelly Holmes as your alumni. That's good. That's good. I had both a Gordon the Gopher and Ed the Duck puppet growing up. That's a shame, Baldy. You should never meet your heroes. Actually, is Kelly Holmes good now, or is she bad now? Is she you know, what are the transphobe athletes? Yeah, I remember this, Harry. She opened a cafe that failed. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. F's in the chat for Kelly Holmes Cafe. But to be clear, the F's do all stand for fuck. Yeah, motivated asking the big questions. More like that's good. That's good, multi-class geek. That's good. If you're looking to play, you're making a good. You're making a good impression. You come in. You've said the Queen came to my school. Top anecdote. Top anecdote. The Queen came to my school. So did the inventor of the internet and Andy Peters. And now you said Ed the fuck. Is good. Oh, that is harrowing. Okay, look, there's plenty much to rate. Look, I enjoy chatting. No, you're more than. No, I'm being genuine. These are good contributions. Yeah, he's watching Lucha Underground like I'm doing, right? Okay, let's find someone to rate. Dog bombs on. Perfect. Okay. Feel free to join the Discord if you're not already on there. From the dolphin pile, it's good night. Thanks everyone. This has been nice. Nice week of streams again. There'll be more streams next week. Not sure exactly what. Probably similar. Just note it up. Kelly's made some bad comments from Walton about. Not sure what that puts her. The problem is there's such a bandwagon. I don't want to particularly get into this. There's such a bandwagon of that shit, isn't there? That I can imagine that otherwise well-meaning people probably get caught up in it. I think my opinions are mostly good, but then again, that's what people with bad opinions think. Yeah, there's a big turf wagon, isn't there? And I'm not driving the turf wagon. Thanks for I'll probably be on with Kate tomorrow. Probably be on with Kate tomorrow doing the sushi game. And of course there'll be more Bobots next week. Same time, Sunday night. And there's other stuff. I'll let you know. Join the Discord. Or don't. Right. Goodbye everyone. Good night. I'm a turf accountant. Oh, thanks. It's a shame. It's a shame I have other interest that the raid happened in between those two messages. Okay. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Yeah, if the situation came to it, I would hold turfs to account. Okay. Good night, everyone. I'm gonna load out. Goodbye. I'll see you in the next stream. Thanks for watching the VOD, if that's what you've done. Right, goodbye.